All right, welcome back to the Scare Value Podcast. It is April Fool's Day, and it's the first time it's fallen on a Wednesday. So I'm excited because I've played a little prank on Pete, and I've been telling him we're going to watch April Fool's Day from 1986, which we saw together in 1986, and he's real excited about it. And that's when I know I got him where I want him. So what we're going to actually watch is the movie Wicked for Good. And if you listen to our Wicked Watchalong, you know why. I don't even think Wicked for Good's that good of a movie, but I mean, he asked for this by complaining about how I ruined his life and stuff. So what we're going to do is...
Hey, I can't find my headphones.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No. Do you have an extra pair in your car?
Yeah, of course I do. I
right.
fucking know who I do this podcast with. All right.
Well, you know what? Donkey. It's April Fool's Day, and I know what he's like, so I know what he's all about, and I know what he's done. Something evil, no doubt. Wicked. I was right. He is doing something not just evil, but wicked. Oh, that's not going to fly. Not in my basement. Hang on now. I know what we're going to watch. Wicked 2, Wicked No Good, not you. Perfect. This is perfect. I'm so excited. I'm so excited at my own genius. I don't even know what to do. Oh, this is so great. Okay.
Here, fucking headphones.
I like that you think I know how to plug those in.
All right. You don't know how to do anything.
I do not.
All right, I got this all queued up so we can watch April Fool's Day.
All right, are we going?
Yeah, we're going to watch it. Just pause it at the... Right when the Metro Golden Mare, pretty... I think it's a Universal picture.
3, 2, 1, play.
But this isn't... This
the
doesn't...
lion.
First of all, this doesn't look like a movie from 2025.
That's what MGM stands for. Metro Goldwyn Mayer. I never knew that before.
But the Wizard of Oz... I mean,
what?
April Fool's Day was Metro Golden Mayer presents. April Fool's Day was not a MGM movie. I think it was a much more low budget movie than that.
Remember the island had lions? Lots of lions?
Toby Hooper film. I didn't even know he directed April Fool's. Poltergeist! What the fuck?
My day has come. This is the best movie ever, Brian. I don't know. Too long have we lived underneath your shadow of shame and doubt and aspersions you cast. This movie is the best. Happy April Fool's Day to you.
But why? I thought we were going to watch April Fool's Day.
That's what you thought, and that's what I thought. But now we're watching this. And you want to know what? I didn't even know we were going to watch it today. But now we are.
Well, I hope you're happy with yourself because...
Brian, I am so happy. I'm so pleased.
You know I'm going to get revenge for this.
There's no revenge. This isn't revenge. I am giving you the best gift there ever... You know, I can't even technically call this an April Fool's Day prank. This is... See this? See this? This is what they used to put on TVs.
I remember.
You?
I'm old too. But the next April Fool's Day to fall on a Wednesday is in 2037, and I will get you back.
Is there a Poltergeist 2?
There is.
Well, I think I know what we're watching in 2037.
No, we're going to watch that in 1986.
1986.
Because that's the year it came out, so we'll be watching that in 1986.
Oh, sweet.
You know what you've done, though?
What have I done, sir?
You've neglected...
Shh, quiet. The movie's on.
Neglected to think this through. Because I still have the fart buttons on here. From when we watched Wicked. For no reason, I put them on here again. In case we need them for April Fool's Day.
Oh, yeah? You think you can do that to this movie?
Yeah, like there's that dog walking there. Oh, he's going to wake her up. Poltergeist is a masterpiece. What the fuck is that?
Thank you, Brian. You're right. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%.
What just happened?
Sounded like you telling me that Poltergeist is a masterpiece.
Did you list all the buttons? Nicolas Cage is the real national treasure. What the fuck? When did you learn to edit audio?
Why do you think we haven't recorded in weeks? This is what I've been doing.
Well, I'm going to push those other two buttons eventually, just out of sheer curiosity.
Oh, feel free to push them anytime you want.
But you did give me the movie with perhaps the most dead people in it.
Yeah, I'm throwing you a bone here. There's a whole, hey, you want to know a little Easter egg or spoiler alert? I'm not sure what you call them, but all those bodies in the pool,
Yeah, they're real.
real bodies. Stay tuned for more inside things like that. What did I hear, too? I heard another inside thing just the other day. It was about the ending to a movie being different. Oh, I'll save it for later. I think it was Scream 4.
Okay.
All right. So what do we got here? Oh, yeah. See, I feel like I need to explain this for younger people because I had to do this for Fred, my 12-year-old daughter, when we watched this recently. So ready? TVs, when they stopped putting stuff on it, it just went to static, and they would always play that anthem.
They would play that anthem at the end of the night.
Yep, and then you get the static. Now what this movie is saying, hey, Coach, what this movie is saying is that there's something talking to the little girl from the static, which after I watched this movie, hey, lady in a nightgown. Hey, is that a Rams helmet?
That's the kid you think's in every movie from 1982 through modern day.
Yeah, you're telling me he's not? Look at that kid. He's been in everything.
He does look like the kid from Leprechaun now that you mention it.
He was the kid from Leprechaun.
I don't think the ages work out. He'd be 10 years older, 12 years older. He'd be in his 20s.
No. Maybe that kid was. He just looked like that. This kid's creepy. She's talking to ghosts. Now, I don't remember much about this movie.
What?
Even though I just watched it a long time ago, like a couple of weeks ago. So, they move into a house, and he's a realtor. And then, who are the ghosts? Just all the bodies that don't get to go anywhere?
Steven Spielberg production, got his finger in this pie. They are on and I can say this because it was 1982 vernacular, so that's what they're going to say, an Indian burial ground. They moved the headstones, but they never moved the bodies.
Right. Joe Beth Williams got top billing?
Did you? I didn't even notice.
I did. Because I was trying to figure out where I know her from. And I think it's from Poltergeist.
I think it's from Poltergeist.
I'm pretty sure it is.
She was around all through the 80s and 90s and stuff, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I've seen
Jerry
her.
Goldsmith. Very good scores.
Is that who that is? I thought he was somehow...
Con!
No, what is your problem with this movie?
I don't have a problem with it. I told you it was great.
It is great.
My problem with it is that you fundamentally broke your brain trying to decide that Texas Chainsaw Massacre is an inferior movie to not just this, but part two, but also to most movies. Oh, how many more times do you need your name up there, Spielberg? You know, the rumor always was that he directed this. There it is again. It's 4. We're up to 4.
Wait, there's a rumor that this isn't a Hobie or a Toby?
Yeah. So the thing goes that this movie has some of that Spielberg sheen to it that Tobe Hooper's movies don't have. So people speculated that Spielberg was there, and he was on set 'cause he was producing it, and he was hands-on. And this myth has existed for a long time, but I'm pretty sure all the actors are like, Tobe Hooper directed this movie. I think he shot B-roll stuff, Spielberg and stuff, so he was always around.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty positive it's a Tobe Hooper movie. And I think it's always done a disservice to Hooper's legacy that they tried to say, because he's known for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, so if he makes a movie like this, they're like, well, he couldn't have made that. Like, of course he could have.
He only made a handful of movies, right?
No, he made a bunch of movies.
Oh,
but
did he? Okay, I only know the Texas Chainsaw Massacres and this. I
yeah,
think.
that's all anybody knows.
Okay. Well,
Funhouse.
Never saw it. That guy's got cool pants. You know what? There's not a lot of cool Hawaiian shirts in this movie.
No, it sucks.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
It looks like the Brady House.
Does it?
No,
I don't know what the Brady House looks like.
kind of like that, but not really like that.
Where is this supposed to take place?
I think California.
What is her? Question.
Maybe not, though. It could be anywhere.
No. Didn't this girl die, too?
Yeah, she got strangled to death by her boyfriend.
I thought it was something bad like that.
It's Griffin Dunn's sister, Griffin Dunn from An American Werewolf in London,
Oh.
who played the fun friend who gets eaten.
But becomes a ghost.
It haunts him for the rest of the movie. And excellent deteriorating makeup.
Yep. Hey, that's a Toys R Us pillow back there, or blanket or something.
It
Sleeping
is.
bag.
Another thing you have to explain
80s
to
butt
kids.
shot. Oh,
That's not an 80s butt
it
shot.
was. Rewind the tape.
I would turn it off if I could. But
You just said this movie was great. Why would you turn off a great movie? Aren't you excited, Brian? I know I am.
it is great. It's just not an upper top tier. Oh, not as fun as the Dead Bird in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2.
What happened to that bird?
He explodes. and then somebody blames the dad and says, "It's that bird seed you've been feeding him."
What about the bird in Dumb and Dumber?
Pets' heads are falling off.
I think that's all the bird death scenes I know of.
Are all of Coach's friends in their 60s?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Was Coach at that time?
No.
Oh, so this is one of his like earlier roles. Was he anything before Coach? Like,
Well, he's in this movie called Poltergeist.
Well,
Not very popular, so I'm not sure you've heard of it.
what else was he in?
I don't know.
Right? Why don't you know these things?
Lots of stuff.
You know what I should probably do, Brian? I should probably turn my phone off.
Why? Then it will rob us of our usual.
But I don't want to interrupt Poltergeist. This is a good one. Let me see here. Volume.
It's like a grumpy old men subplot going on here.
It does. But then it should be right up your alley. And I understand why you like this movie so much, because this is a plot line that goes nowhere. Like, this rivalry is there, but it's abandoned in the middle of the movie when the ghosts show up.
Are you sure?
Who cares?
Are you sure it's not just another comment on how they have no control over their television set?
No. Oh, you know
This
what?
is not what I would do with this bird, by the way.
That's what you're supposed to do to all the animals. Ooh, look, there's another butt shot. They just keep putting the cameras in the wrong angle.
Toby Hooper, the master of the best butt shot of all time, doesn't know where to put it. Maybe Spielberg did direct this. I have some proof now.
Right. All right. This tree is creepy as shit.
It's not a real tree.
Yes, it is. Look at it. Just look at it. These branches, fakely cut off, perfect for climbing.
The problem with HD is that you can tell sometimes that things aren't as real as they appeared when you were a child.
Like, that kid's not really a little kid. He's 22 years old.
That's right. Well, no, he'd be 10 now, 22 later. What does this kid care if you bury it or flush it?
Because she, unlike her mother, knows that plumbers are expensive and you can't flush birds down a toilet. You flush fish down a toilet, not birds, not
I wouldn't
cats.
flush that either.
I did. Well, I mean, fair point. I tried to shove a whole salmon down there because Kitty was trying to cook it and it smells. And it did clog up the toilet. I blamed the children. Now what are they doing? They're putting blanket. Oh, yeah, that's right. You know what happens to this bird later in the movie?
Does it explode because of the
No,
bird
it doesn't.
feeding thing? It's not, I'm not interested.
When they're doing, see, this is, I guess, another little Easter egg for those of us who pay attention. The bird gets dug up when they're digging out the pool. You see the little box get turned over. So you know what that means.
I don't know.
Later on in the movie, when you see all the spirit lights coming down the stairs, one of them's a bird. And if you pay attention, it's like twitting higher than the others, like up near the top. Because its bird spirit is trapped. Ooh,
Those fake clouds.
what are you talking about?
This got nominated for Best Visual Effects.
I can understand why.
Did you turn that off, actually?
I think I did. I think I did. All right. There, I'm going to put it away from me so I can pay attention. Yeah. That dog wants to dig it up. I guarantee it.
I wonder. There's no way for me to look this up. No, I do know. No, I guess I don't know for sure because something could happen to the dog. But I'm pretty sure of this scene, the dog might live longer than two of the people in it.
Oh, no. Because no one dies in this movie.
No, the dog's probably dead before the little girl. But he might have outlived the older sister.
I thought the little girl died like soon after this.
No, she was all the way through Poltergeist 3, which I think is 1990.
Oh.
But I think it came out after she died.
That's
So she probably died 89 maybe. Dominic Dunn died 85 or 86. 85 maybe. The dog could have made it through all of them.
See, now I'm torn. Because on the one hand, yay, I'm happy. But on the other hand, no, I'm not. L.A., right? Oh, I guess the Rams were in Los Angeles for a while, right? Ooh, did you see that shadow?
They
of
were in
the
Los
tree?
Angeles at this time, I think, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're in Los Angeles now also.
I know it's hard to keep track of where sports teams were at any given point.
A fake tree.
That fake tree is creepy. It does look a lot faker in HD.
It sure does.
I don't like this. Ooh, that's like a face. And that's a mouth. That's going to be a mouth later. You see all this foreshadowing?
I just feel bad for the people that made it because it looked awesome on film. And now that it's all digitized, it looks too clean. And you can just see that it's just carved.
Yeah. Which is too bad. Because that tree was creepy. Maybe, I wonder. Because when I watched this with Fred, for some reason, I don't know if she had a concussion at the time.
She's trying to kill that fish now that she's already killed the bird.
Yeah. She overfeeds them.
Yeah.
She's trying to pay an homage to that movie that you were talking about. She's trying to blow up her animals. So that's Joe Dante. No, that's not Joe Dante. That's Toby Hooper all over the place. Oh, yeah. Because Fred told me she wanted to watch Gremlins 2 instead of like this.
Oh, she's smart.
Gremlins 2 is really good.
I think this kid likes Star Wars.
I think that Spielberg is trying to hype Star Wars.
He likes Star Wars and Marvel Comics and the L.A. Rams.
An alien.
And that clown for some reason. It doesn't fit any of the aesthetic of anything else he's doing. Also, why are they sleeping in the same room? They have a nice big house.
There's only 2 bedrooms. 3 bedrooms.
I guess there'd be 3.
You would assume the girls would go together, though.
That's what I would assume, yeah.
But I guess they're doing it by age, right? Because the one's a
Maybe
teenager.
that's just something that's going to happen at some point.
Some point.
When those comics turn into other magazines.
Gross, but probably true.
Face the fish.
Dun dun. Dun dun. That clown is still creepy.
We're pretty far into this movie and nothing's happened.
Well, yeah, you got to set the stage. This is how they used to do it in really good old movies.
You're not crazy, Pete.
I'm not?
That's what it says.
Oh, his name was Pete? He's a good guy. Look at that old TV.
His dad watches a lot of television. So far, there's been 3 scenes of him watching television. He fell asleep watching the TV. He had his friends over to watch TV, and now he's sitting there watching TV.
Now he's going to smoke pot
And they're going to smoke pot. Or no, you just dig up the bird.
Yeah, if I didn't know for a fact that they disinter it later in the movie, I would fully believe that they dug it up. Coach gets home and he's like, "Where the fuck's my pot?
Where's my box?"
With a bird in the backyard.
He's fucking reading a Reagan book because he's a big time conservative.
I was trying to figure out why that was there.
He famously once said,
"Who, Coach?"
Yes, he famously once said that he grew up on welfare and nobody ever gave him anything.
Oh, so Coach is a giant dick?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Coach. He was in Monk 2 for a hot minute, I thought. And I was excited at the time because I'm like, hey, good for Coach. He hasn't been in anything lately. So he decided to read this on camera.
Of course he did.
And no one could tell him to go fuck himself?
I don't know. I don't know how that conversation went. I don't know anything about Toby Hooper's politics.
Yeah, me neither. I assume, though, since he made the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, that he has...
He seemed to be anti.
Yeah, he seemed to have viewpoints.
Yeah.
And that's
maybe he wanted his lead to be unlikable. That's possible. He's not a great dad in this movie.
No.
Joe Beth Williams has to do most of the work.
Yeah. What does he do in this movie? I'm trying to think.
Well, he moves him to this house, which is a mistake.
He does some push-ups. Look at him go. And that's harder to do on a bed than you would think. Impossible to do on a waterbed.
I had a waterbed.
I did not. But my brother did and my father did. They slept in the same bed. What is this guy doing? Oh, he's high. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. This is how he portrays high.
He does sports.
I don't need to see this much shirtless Coach. What is happening?
Look.
Why do they dress him up like Clark Griswold, too?
Holy shit, I thought that was Clark Griswold for a minute. All right, there's that creepy tree.
He's not afraid of the tree. He's hearing his dad jumping on the bed again.
Uh-oh. Mommy and Daddy are wrestling again.
Who sleeps in a hat?
I assume you.
Did they put this hat on him because you were afraid you'd forget who he was?
That's his identifying characteristic.
Yes.
That's Hat Kid. I don't know his name. It's Hat Boy.
I never noticed before he sleeps in a hat. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
It's to protect him from that thing. Why? Who? What? Clowns have always been terrifying, right?
No.
No?
They're more sad than anything else.
But I'm trying to trace it. Like, where did clowns start becoming the most like terrifying thing in movies? Because you got this fuckle Chuck, you got the killer clowns.
They're not scary.
No, but they're scary clowns. They're meant to be. But look at them. Look at them with their cotton candy. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's Chewbacca.
This kid never thought about just closing the curtains.
Well, I think his thought process there is maybe if he keeps the window open, the tree and the clown are going to face off against each other. Like they can't attack him if they see the other predator nearby.
This must be a really good mother because this kid's, what, 10?
22.
Little girl's like 5 or 4. The oldest one's a teenager. And yet they think they can just hang out in their room and just have a night to themselves. And they can't, but they thought they could, which means they have in the past, which is crazy. And it's only because it's a new house that he's afraid of everything.
Yeah. And it's not like smoking in a house is a discreet affair. Everyone's going to smell it.
In 82, nobody knew that anything was bad for you.
Yeah, but there was still the DARE program, which still exists, by the way.
Yeah, we've been over this.
Have we? Have we?
Why did you get a little too close to this kid in this bed?
Small bed.
I don't like any of this.
Look at that face on the tree. You can see it really well in HD.
Look at that face on, what's his name, Jeffrey?
The giraffe?
Yeah.
Did you know there's a Toys R Us pop-up store in the mall? It might be gone now. It was there for Christmas. It was horrible. It had none of the fun of an old Toys R Us.
Is there still the one in New York City? Is it?
I don't think there is. Wasn't that an FAO Schwartz?
No, that wasn't Big.
Yeah, but it's a real place, too. I've
Big
been
was
there.
also 40 years ago.
I walked in that building. I
went to
walked
the
on
Toys
that
R
big
Us thing.
piano.
It was like 3 levels high.
Yeah, I thought that was FAO Schwartz.
Okay, well, when I was there, it was a Toys R Us.
Was there an FAO Schwartz as well? Or did the one become the other? Okay, so I guess it turned into.
And if there was, I didn't go into it. I don't know what you want from me.
You didn't go into a 3-story toy store?
That's correct.
What is wrong with you? How old were you?
30-something.
What? That mean you had real money to buy
No, wait,
real
that's what I
toys.
watched on TV that day. 20-something. That's a reference that is
Holy
just,
shit.
that's just a terrible one. It was Peter Horton from Children of the Corn.
The only thing I know about him is he heard a Who. Also, which Children of the Corn was he in?
The first one.
No. Was he like Mordecai or something?
No. He was the guy.
Emilio
It
Estevez?
was Linda Hamilton and Peter Horton.
Emilio Estevez, I think you're thinking of.
He was also in the movie Side Out, I think.
Wait, what is that poster? Super Bowl 22. Holy shit, that was a long time ago. All right, no. What? 30-something. The only thing.
The thing about that set that they just had there is it's a children's room. Jesus Christ. It's a children's room decorated by adult people.
Nothing.
You can always tell.
Yeah.
Everything's too clean. Everything's too new.
I would think the Star Wars. Yep. The Star Wars stuff, I'm assuming it's promotional tie-in.
From MGM? I
Yeah.
don't think so.
No,
I think it's just because it's the most popular thing in the world from like 1977 to 1983.
Nah, it's the Spielberg-Lucas connection.
That too.
They're all sleeping in this bed.
Surprised there's not some ET shit all over this place. I know it's the same year, but you'd love to put that shit everywhere.
You're right. I'm surprised. Uh-oh. I think the channel went off the air for the night. You know what that means?
They're here?
Not yet. They're coming. This movie creeped the shit out of me when I was little.
I can see why Fred didn't like this, though. We're 20 minutes in and nothing's happened.
Oh my God, she hated it. It made me so sad. And then, keep in mind, I thought, okay,
Wait a minute. On this podcast, you told me she loved it.
No, she loves this movie. She thinks this is the best movie. At no point,
Unreliable narrator.
at no point did she say it was boring. She didn't understand why, and she didn't care that those were real dead bodies. She gave nothing.
Well,
So
next year we'll show her Texas Chainsaw Massacre and we'll see if she thinks that's boring.
I bet you she will. We'll show her part 2 and she'll laugh.
She thinks everything's boring.
She
You know
does.
why? Because she's boring.
I
said it.
I showed her the thing. I don't think.
Ugh.
I don't. Not Ben Grimm and not my penis. Although,
Oh, no. There should be no sentence that continues with although starting from that part.
so I got out of the shower. See, And I had my towel wrapped around me, for decorum. And then I found my pajama pants on the ground where I had left them when I went to go take a shower. Because I just dropped them on the floor outside the shower. So I'm like, I'll put these clean pants on later. So I come out and I see that the Fred's, got her door kind of closed. And I'm like, I'll just change right now. I don't need to go upstairs. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to, in case she comes out of the door, because it's only going to take me like 3 seconds to change real quick, right?
Yes, you're fast at all things
At all things,
physical, we know.
In fact, I'm like the Flash they call me around these here parts. But so I move over to closer to the kitchen, like at the bottom of the stairs. And I'm like, that way if she comes out, even if the door opens, I got 3 sides, like there's no way she can walk and see me. So I wait. Don't hear any movement. So I drop my pants, pull up, and I hear from the kitchen, Dad. She's like, I looked up and saw your butt. And I'm like, full moon's early tonight, kid. So that was my alto.
All right. Well,
I didn't see her there. What was she doing in the kitchen?
I'm going to push another button. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is the best Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. Fuck is wrong with you?
That might be my favorite.
One button left to go. I'm going to save that one.
I appreciate that you can finally admit that Poltergeist is a great movie, and you admit that Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is a greater movie. Although I don't know. How do you rank the Hooper movies?
How do I rank them?
No. How does a normal person? Oh, here it comes.
I think most normal people rank them the way I rank them.
What
this goes second.
Second?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 goes third. Texas Chainsaw Massacre goes first.
Wait, you went 2, 3, 1?
Well, I just did it in an order that I should have made it easier for you, but you'll deny it either way anyway. They overfeed all of these animals.
What is that dog's name? Butt? Eat that waffle.
Which one of them gave them that waffle?
It was the hatless kid. I don't know. I can't tell.
Because he has his hat on?
It's that new kid at the table.
No, that was a bad cut because it cut from that to nobody having a waffle, having had a waffle in their hands, all their hands above the table.
See, the waffle's gone from his plate.
He's got a bowl that he's eating with his hands. Maybe she didn't do a great job with
now
his
there's
kids.
a waffle in somebody's hand. Or it might have been her hand. That older daughter does not care for waffles. I forgot what I was saying. You distracted me with their waffle talk.
I don't know. I know this movie is one of the more famous cursed movies of all time.
What do you mean cursed movie?
The Poltergeist curse.
I don't know what that means. You say it like I should know these things.
Yeah, everybody knows what the Poltergeist curse.
I don't know what it is.
Dana hears strangled to death a few years later. The little girl dies before she looks basically the same. She dies just a few years after that. I think a couple more people. Well, Zelda Rubinstein died, but she was kind of old.
Who's Zelda Rubinstein? Oh, that little lady?
Is clean.
That ever happened to you with your glasses? Where the bottoms just shoot out?
I mean, a lot of these people were old, so I guess it makes sense that they died. The parents are still alive. As far as I know, the little kid's still alive, too. I don't know, though.
No.
Still working as a little kid actor.
He should have been in that orphan movie.
You never saw it.
No, but I know the twist. Sorry. I'm trying to see all the background stuff that I don't like. There's Cheerios.
I was Gene Shalit for a second. You think he gave this movie a good review? I know Siskel didn't.
Siskel seems like a bit of a nonce.
Yeah, but he's better than Ebert.
I don't know. Jesus Christ. Do people still talk about them? Hey, who bent that fork?
We literally just talked about them ourselves.
Just now?
Yes.
Well, yeah, but their reviews don't mean anything. And the spoon?
No wonder he was eating with his hands. No wonder he was eating with his hands.
If that's what their silverware looks like, yeah. That's why it takes so long for anyone to notice the ghost stuff, because how would you? I always thought that about my house. We might be haunted, but we keep all our cupboard doors open anyway. Ooh, sexual harassment.
Not in the 80s.
To a teenage girl.
Oh, is this your favorite thing?
When she flips him off? Yeah. Why doesn't she give him the finger, though? I don't understand. Oh, there it is.
You've seen this movie before, right? The mother loves it.
She loves watching her daughter be a rat.
She loved it.
She did. And she was the good parent.
She's clearly the good parent, yes. Although her kids didn't eat and they overfed all the animals.
don't understand these big breakfasts that people have in these TV shows and movies.
I don't understand how so much of this movie so far is about people who cannot stop watching the television. And yet, it doesn't actually have anything to do with the television.
The television's the portal, man.
I understand, but there's no comment going on about the television. Like the television rots your brain and the television's bad for you. It never really makes that comment. I mean, the movie doesn't end with him throwing the TV out of the hotel room.
Yeah, that's how it ends.
But there's no, the through line here isn't television.
The TV
It doesn't seem to be saying anything, is my point.
It says that TVs will rot your brain and it'll invite ghosts into your house. And if you're not careful, your house will implode and sucked into another dimension.
Oh, it brought in an offering.
That dog knows what's what. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Is it a 50s greaser?
It is a 50s greaser. Check one more off the 80s checklist of film. Hill Brothers. I remember that coffee.
I don't.
I do. You are not a coffee connoisseur, sir.
So should I open it back up and get sexually harassed myself?
She's thinking about it. She's thinking about it, you can tell. Who keeps moving these chairs?
The television.
See, this is way creepier than like The Conjuring. 'Cause this is how it goes. Ah, see, shit, that little hand scared me.
I don't know. That clapping scene in The Conjuring is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, that one scene, though.
Well, this is one scene as well.
Yeah, but then they're using it as like a toy. And then...
What, the little girl? They do at one point.
Well, they put her on... Oh, yeah, that's right, they do. You know what's going to happen now?
Yeah, they're all going to be up on the table.
They are. How creepy is that? That little kid can't do that. It only takes her a couple of seconds to bend down here, just like it would have taken me a couple of seconds to change into my pajama pants. But look, there's Fred sitting there at the table.
I know how they got it up there. That's just a glued together piece they sit on top of the table.
What?
I'm trying to think of behind the scenes how they got all the chairs out of there on time. That's the hard part.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
One person can bring that art piece in and set it on top of the table, no problem. But they got to move 5 chairs out of there in a very short amount of time.
Without making any noise.
They can make noise. They can
What?
just put
We'd hear it in the
soundtrack
back.
over it.
What are you talking about? Well, I guess the subtitles tell me music continues. It's creepy music.
Also, there's 2 more chairs there than they had to begin with, so it's really quite the magic trick.
Even creepier, right? That's ghost for you. Look at this guy. He's selling a house. Is this a couple?
You're back to asking those questions that don't need to be answered again.
I think these are important things to know because we're doing a deep dive of this movie. Everyone knows all the basic stuff like the Poltergeist curse and that there's a dead bird ghost that shows up and that he pushes the TV out at the end.
This is the same set. They just redecorated it. They probably shot this first because he looks a little bit younger. He has a little bit more hair.
Right. A little bit more clean shaven.
Yep. They probably shot this first.
Oh,
and then,
look, his eyes haven't deteriorated yet.
Nope, built their set inside of it.
This guy, I can't tell if they're married.
In fact, it's a weird dissolve into him because it feels like this is a flashback of him showing the house. Be like, you're going to love this kitchen after all that shitty shit happens in the kitchen. But that's not what's happening.
No, it's not. I've always found that to be a weird part. Look, the clouds are coming. That's that foreshadowing.
It's got the same kind of Ghostbusters look to the clouds.
The cloud roll?
In.
Yeah. What year did this come out?
82, I think.
Okay. So
Could be 81, but I think it's 82.
84 was Ghostbusters?
That is correct.
Okay. Look at that sweet
See, now he's got
station
less hair, and I think he's coming from that job, so I don't buy it. That was like the test. That was the audition scene.
wagon. Yeah, you can't bring garbage in the house, coach.
That's a dauber move.
Oh, that's right. 30-something, goddamn. I know that show existed, but for some reason, I remember... I never watched it. I don't know anything about it, but somebody was turning 30, so it was their 29th birthday. And it's like, when you turn 30, you have to have all the pranks out of your system. Like, you got to be a grown-up at 30.
Well, if only, then I wouldn't be sitting here watching Poltergeist. I could be watching April Fool's Day.
Well, Brian, let me tell you, he was doing a prank where he was super gluing like somebody's office all together, and midnight happened, so he wasn't 30 anymore. And he was like, and then he kept doing it.
Wait.
Well, he wasn't 29 anymore. He turned 30.
Okay.
Shut up. I don't know numbers. But then he did it anyway. So I think the lesson there was like, you can keep doing it even if you're 30 something. I don't know what that show was about.
I don't think it was about that.
Look at this. The chair's about to move, Brian. Oh, that's creepy.
She did a pretty poor job drawing that second circle.
That's the ghost's fault. That kid's bored.
Just like Fred was.
Yeah, now I'm starting to understand why I don't like this kid. I think they got rid of one of the... Nope, they just hid one of the children.
Well, then I got good news for you.
I don't like it when you make jokes about real people being dead. It makes me sad.
Is it any better? She's been dead for 30-something years. 30-something.
You
rears its ugly head again.
I don't know when it becomes okay and when it's funny. Like, what is the line?
We have to have passed the line where making fun of the dead daughters in Poltergeist is funny.
I don't know. I feel like maybe if no one's alive who like knew them, then it's okay.
Well, that's not going to work because I think her parents are still alive. Griffin Dunn's still alive. The guy that killed her still alive.
Coach is still alive.
Coach Joe Beth Williams still alive.
Oh, no, goddamn. No, I can't remember what I was going to say.
So I guess ignore all my jokes. See, their set, how do I know it's the same set? It had the same defect in the wall.
What?
They have different wallpaper on it, but the wall doesn't line up. Right behind where he was sitting, you could see the thing stops here, and there's a little indent, and then it continues. It's the same thing in the other house, it's just it was green wallpaper. And I don't think they built it wrong twice.
So you're saying, despite filming in this giant community, they just all are using the same set?
I think that they are using the same set, yes.
Even though they could have filmed in any one of these houses?
These are not real houses.
What are you talking about? We saw the whole city.
We did see a city.
It was this one because we zoomed in.
The outside of the house is not the set they're shooting on.
What are you talking about? Look.
I'm going to spoil some stuff for you. There's no portals in the closets of these houses.
That was extra storage, I thought.
You just can't get that much storage anymore.
No, there was a whole place. Sometimes there were people in there, fair enough.
He looks younger again here.
Maybe it's this Clark Kent Superman thing with the glasses.
I think he genuinely has more hair in some of these scenes.
Because when he got out of the car, when he was coming... No, he just...
Oh, see, he's about to pick his hair off. That's the thing. He's got nervous tics.
So through the course of the filming, he just kept brushing his hair until it all fell out.
Yeah.
I get you.
I've seen this other guy in something too, but it's probably this movie.
I see. That's an 80s bathroom.
I find it impossible to believe that Joe Beth Williams' character, whose name I don't know,
Joe Beth Williams,
is not like just fed up with him at this point. That she's still this lovey-dovey with him at every turn. Like, you have to be annoyed with him sometimes. He's annoying.
He does have a lot of Clark Griswold vibes.
But she's like all about it. She's so excited he's home. She's so excited to help him fix his shaving scars. She's so excited.
Was mosquitoes.
Oh, whatever. She's so excited to smoke weed with him and lay in bed watching him watch TV. I just don't buy it. You can't be this excited. You've been married for a long time. You have 3 children. You don't like him that much.
I think she's just a nice lady who gets excited about stuff.
I think she's playing the character wrong. Because she shouldn't be this excited about having to just uproot their lives and then settle into a house that nobody's taking to.
But it's got chairs that slide across the floor.
That's true.
They haven't even found the portal yet. Is this where the tree eats them?
No.
Oh, man.
No, the movie's much slower than that.
Oh, yeah, it all comes together really fast at the end. It is where the tree eats them.
He's not going to get eaten.
Yeah, he is. Look at that thing.
Has some Evil Dead effects.
Yeah, it is.
It's the raping tree.
That's what I'm afraid of. No, kid who I don't know who you are.
He'll be fine. I saw him in Leprechaun.
Yeah, but where's the son? I haven't seen him in a little bit now.
The son.
Yeah, it took that one kid, but her brother normally wears a hat.
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't seen him in a minute.
There's the portal.
There it is. I never played that Portal game.
Oh, it's great.
That's what I hear.
Portal 2 is great also.
Hey, there. This is your tribute to Wicked.
Wicked? What does Wicked have to do with anything?
Wicked 2. That's what you were trying to make me watch today.
No, we were going to watch April Fool's Day.
Uh-huh. I'm on to you, Mr. Trixie Hobbit. I know what you're about.
Trixie Hobbit.
They're full of Trixies. That's what hobbits are.
I guess it could have been worse. You could have made me watch one of those.
Oh my God, I started watching one with Kitty, the first one.
Yeah.
So we're watching the extended version, and we have had 2 viewings, and we still have an hour to go. And eventually we will finish that one, and we'll move on to the next one.
Why?
Because I haven't seen them since the theater, Brian. It has been...
I feel like that's okay.
Yeah, I know, but Kitty doesn't remember it at all. You know what? Gandalf fucking hates Pippin. Like, a lot.
Yeah, I think you've run over this before.
Okay, I probably have. But it's important to remember. Oh, there goes that kid. You think it's warm inside that tree?
I don't know. It is Groot.
Like, I wonder would it be cold and barky, or would it be like warm and sappy and maple syrupy?
I think it'd be hard and plastic.
I'm not talking about your dildo, Brian. I'm talking about that tree.
Bye, Carol Ann.
No.
Is that her name?
Yeah, it
Okay.
is. That's the only person's name I know in all of these Poltergeist movies.
Fucking RKO out of nowhere on that one.
Is that a wrestling move?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at that tree. That tree is not a quitter. Even getting sucked into a tornado, he's still going to get it. That's the portal.
This is many years before the 1987 use of it.
Right. 1987
Oh,
changed
look
the color.
who just woke up.
She slept through the whole tornado.
It would have been helpful had you been awake to just take care of your little sister.
Instead of running outside. Meh. That little sister's annoying, though. She gets bored by cool ghost stuff. What would you do if somebody got sucked into a portal and disappeared in your closet?
Who?
You.
But who?
Oh, I don't know. Somebody that you knew, that you liked. What if one of your dogs got sucked into the portal?
Which one?
Let's go with Drax.
It's going to be the clown.
No. It's going to be a kid. Whew, it's just a creepy clown. There is no reason for it to be.
I don't know what they're so excited about. Carol Ann's not in there.
She could be somewhere else. No, the swimming pool. Not the swim. Uh-oh. This kid's
Does
got,
anybody want to talk to your traumatized son?
who almost got eaten by a tree. I don't remember. Do they know it's ghosts, or do they just think it's weird? Like, do ghosts exist in this universe?
I have no idea.
Like, we have ghosts we know about. Possibly.
Did we miss the they're here scene?
Yeah, that was in the bedroom when they were all sleeping in the bed together.
I must have fallen asleep.
You gotta have the setup. This is terrifying. You only have one dog.
I'm not afraid of what happened to her. I know what happened to her. She got sucked into the closet. What else could it be?
Right. But where is she? That's not a normal thing, Brian. You don't normally get sucked into closets. No.
California?
No. It's called the California closet, right?
No, that's where they found the one the Kill Bill guy.
Kill Bill guy.
Yeah, and the guy from NXS. They were pulling a California closet.
Michael Hutchins.
Michael Hutchinson and David
Carradine?
Carradine. By the way, we lost another Carradine. We lost the Liz McGuire father.
Oh.
He also killed himself.
What?
Yeah.
Somebody else just killed themselves too.
Their father was David Carradine, who was in one of the guys that comes to the blind man's house in Bride of Frankenstein. And in many other things for the next 50 years.
Huh. I gotta watch Bride of Frankenstein again. I haven't seen that in forever. Well, a couple of years ago. When we did it for this podcast. Be careful, coach. There's dead bodies in that pool.
That's such a dauber thing to do.
What is that on the wall? A paint by numbers thing?
It's the laziest artwork.
No, that's that angel looking thing on the wall over there.
At least you knew what that was.
Yes.
And there's a vagina next to it.
Yep. That's a Georgia O'Keeffe. She drew vaginas.
Georgia O'Keeffe.
Yeah, we're very highbrow today. See, this is creepy. She's in the static now.
Yeah.
You're not scared.
She's a TV star.
You know what? This movie would hit different. Maybe that's why. Because all anyone wants now is to be on the TV. So kids would be like, Fred was probably sitting there going, wow, she's famous.
And they just cut to another day.
That seems like the logical place to end it. These were the three who replaced the Ghostbusters. when they
Minority
got fired.
Report.
Hey.
Does he have a name? Because I've never noticed him in this movie before,
Nope.
so I don't think it's going to be a major part of it.
He's got a name. He has lines.
All right.
He is...
I think this woman he's talking to won an Oscar.
For what?
It says Beatrice Straight. I'm not sure what she won it for, but I'm pretty sure she won an Oscar.
For being a cat lady?
I don't warn you about the people with cat heads.
Yeah, that's what I meant, the cat-headed ladies. The Monster Squad has warned us of them.
Yes, they warn you about the homos and the people with cat heads. I had to say the full line because I can do that in the 80s.
We're not in the 80s yet, though.
No, the movie takes place in the 80s.
Okay. All right. I will allow it because you're quoting a line from a movie.
Yes, that's how you can sing along to rap songs.
I don't sing along to rap songs because they
No, because you're racist and don't listen to rap.
they talk too fast.
They do talk too fast.
I understand it like when they slow down. I think Jonathan Colton covered I Like Big Butts, and then
Yeah.
I understood all of it because it was really slow.
I mean, I understood it the first time.
He was too fast. They're all too fast. How do they talk so quick? I want that station wagon.
You know who would have been a good rapper is the Micro Machine Man.
I cannot believe that there has never been there was a Super Bowl shuffle, but there was never a Micro Machines rap.
No. And there never will be. Do you want to know why?
Because they don't make Micro Machines anymore?
That's correct. I had tons of them. I loved it.
Me too. I still got some of the toys in one of these boxes in the basement, the city, where you...
Oh, yeah. You open it up and... yeah.
No, it was just a grid. It was like
Yeah.
you'd buy... Yeah, and then you could connect
But it was
them
like a
through-
box.
No, it wasn't one of those. It was...
I had all those boxes and you could put them together.
Yep, I remember that too. And then... Remember the Polly Pockets? And there was a boy one. But it was called like Mighty Max or something.
Yeah, there you go. This guy does pass the Minority
His
Report.
name is like Raymond or something.
There is no nudity.
There's not?
And he missed all the ankles and the butt shots.
Yeah.
But later she's getting flopped up and down on the bed. Yeah.
Young Pete was very excited about that.
Well, old Pete better keep that to himself
Why?
because I don't want any of it.
You know what? Anyway, I'll tell you all about it. I'll tell you exactly my levels of arousal. Ooh, look at this.
Oh, no, I'm turned on.
He was just talking about... No, not my penis. Look at what's happening on the screen. They were just talking about how they once watched a thing like move 3 inches over 7 hours.
Do you think that guy's name was Ray because he looks like Ray Parker Jr.?
I might have just said that because apparently I'm racist.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
People heard the Friday the 13th, the Jason Goes to Hell episode where you couldn't identify between two black characters. Thank God they didn't share a scene together. Your head would have exploded.
Look, all people look the same. Everyone's got a face and eyes and hair, usually. Sometimes they don't have hair.
You are a hair guy.
You're right, I'm a hair guy. Jack Black's a weird one. You can't ever pin him down.
He's a beard guy.
Look at her. See, I don't like this because...
Me neither.
No, now the mom is wearing way more clothes. She was running around in tiny little short shorts and like a tiny T-shirt. Now she's like, I am Greek. Look at that coffee pot. Ooh, that was creepy. See, everyone in the house is just normal, and they're like all weirded out.
It feels
Let's
like
show-
the dad was getting drunk this whole time.
Or maybe that was just Craig T. Nelson.
He's got a Dennis Hopper and Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 thing going on in this scene.
That might be one of my favorite parts of Texas Chainsaw Massacre too, because I'll never understand.
No, I have no idea what happened there. It's like he liked to get beat up at night, and then she just caught him in the morning before he could apply his makeup.
I keep looking. I've looked online trying to figure out like what, if anyone talking about it, and nobody is.
No, we're the only ones who knows it. Beatrice Straight won an Oscar for Network.
Ow. I just bounced off this table.
How many times I have to tell both of you stop talking about it so I can edit it out?
Don't edit it. People like the real things.
Yes, Network's a great movie.
I never saw Network.
Peter Finch,
Peter Finch.
posthumous Oscar winner. I want you to get up out of your seats, go to the window, open it, and yell outside, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take this anymore.
What was that about?
This is about a guy losing his mind and then he gets killed.
Okay. Sounds
Good movie, though.
great. All right, they're going to talk to the TV.
She's still in a good mood. Get yourself a wife like this, man.
I don't have any ghosts in my house, though.
No, I mean everyone.
Yeah, but I think it's the ghosts that are really getting her excited now.
Got a husband who watches TV all day. Daughter disappears in the closet, and she's still smiling.
Husband's got a cigarette behind the ear.
Yeah, because he's cool now.
Because that's something normal people do.
Sure. Look at those speakers.
Ooh, that's how you know that they're highfalutin. Because they got that big, big sound. And they got little lamps over their artwork. And they have pictures in frames.
That's how, you know. And they have a dog.
Who prays to the ceiling. Look at them. They're like, what's going on with that dog? Dog's talking to the ceiling again. Oh, this is the part where stuff falls out of the ceiling.
Goop.
Little mini portals open up. And it's got jewelry, but they don't know what it's all about. It turns out to be from all the dead people.
What's crazy about this movie is they do this whole scene with Ghostbusters who aren't the main Ghostbuster. So we have to have this whole thing happen so they can introduce a different character to get shit done.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's a weird choice.
But that's realistic. That's how it works in the real world.
I don't think it actually does work that way in the real world.
Yeah. First off, it's not like everyone's got the best psychic or Ghostbuster in the world in their area. Like we have an okay ghost hunting group here in the Niagara, Western New York region, but I don't know if they'd be good at like containing curses or fighting ghosts or saving children from Ghostland. I think that's a Nicolas Cage joint. Prisoners of Ghostland, perhaps? I don't know. I think it is. All right. Anyway, what was I saying?
I have never been listening to you once.
What? I was dropping probably some pertinent information. Oh, yeah, right. You can't. This is realistic. When your house gets like a ghost, you have people come investigate it. And then, I don't know if they can't do anything. You got to go bump it up the chain and find like the problem solvers. And that's what the short lady is. Beatrice Potter.
You know who one of those guys who was drinking beer with the dad was?
I don't know. Wait, with Craig T. Nelson?
Yeah.
Not his fat neighbor?
No, not his fat neighbor. I don't know who that is. I know he's something, but I just don't know what it's
All right, anyway, who was one of the guys?
Dirk Blocker.
Oh, from fucking
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Isn't he the kid of somebody from
Yeah, from
Bonanza?
Bonanza.
That's right. I didn't notice.
Dan Blocker was the father's name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Dirk Blocker was the kid.
He was Hoss.
Good old Hoss.
And he had a son who played Hitchcock.
I have never seen an episode of Bonanza.
Me neither. But I've heard many people talk. I've heard many episodes talking about Bonanza.
Yep, and I've also heard the theme song before.
Bonanza.
That's how it goes. Isn't that from City Slickers as well? Or is that something else?
I've never seen City Slickers.
I saw one of them. Might have been part 2. What's going on? Bryan, what's happening?
This is your movie, man.
Bryan, what's going on? The little girl's screaming, but she's missing. Where's the voice coming
She
from?
must have seen the dailies. I like how the husband is disheveled, hasn't shaven, looks like a mess. She put on makeup, did her hair. She has company coming over. Nothing's going to stop her from being a good...
Well, it's the 80s. Look, now she smells her daughter. That's not creepy. That's fucking weird. I don't want to smell other people.
Is that scarf made out of nerds?
Delicious nerds.
All right, Dana, you're just not... I don't buy you're this invested in this.
I buy it. She's freaked out.
She hasn't really done anything in this movie.
Because she's a kid, and her little sister's missing. Her house, everything flies around. That's kind of weird.
She's old enough to flip off the guys sexually harassing her.
In the 80s, every woman is used to sexual harassment. I assume that's true now as well. But
I was going to see how far you were going to take that. Like, and then we solved it.
Yeah, we really solved that one. But then ghosts aren't normal. Even now, ghosts aren't normal. This is probably the best of the haunted movies.
What other movies do you think are in that?
Like Conjuring.
I like Conjuring just as much as this.
Man, that's nonsense. Nonsense and idiocy. Now, what else? What else is a haunting movie? The Beetlejuice.
I like Beetlejuice better than this.
The Others.
I like the others better than this.
How many years away from the others was this one?
This was 20 years before the others.
20 years pre-other. 20 years of BO.
Mm-hmm.
All right, something bit him. Can you believe it?
I mean, The Conjuring and Insidious. Insidious especially.
Did I see Insidious?
Yeah.
Was that the one with the hillbilly-looking demon?
We watched 4 of them, Pete.
Yeah, that was the hillbilly demon.
The Insidious movies take a lot from this. More so than The Conjuring. The Conjuring has the Warrens come and investigate and stuff, but this has the same setup. I got my audio guy, I got my camera guy, I got the woman who knows everything in the middle.
Yeah. And you know what? I think that you're right. It does borrow from this, and it's got that thing where...
And Pete, you want to know a secret?
What?
I like Insidious just as much as this too.
Yeah, you know why, though? Because this sets the groundwork. It's like if you want to get into your fantasy, Tolkien really he set up the whole thing, but a million people have done it better since then. Lord of the Rings is
they just wrote in a language people could understand.
No, but they've taken the ideas and explored them further. Like, these investigators are cool, but why don't we make the investigators Lin Shaye and a couple of super cool dudes who are likable?
Specs.
See, they got cool nicknames. This guy might be named Ray only because I'm a racist.
Yeah, I think that's probably why.
I really don't. I swear to God, I thought his name was Raymond, but now I just feel bad about myself and the choices I make as a human. Man, see?
His name's Ryan.
I was close.
Close enough, right? Just a black guy.
It's both started with R. That's better than I normally get.
You're having a rough time on these podcasts lately.
I was close to right. They're coming from everywhere. How do they get in? How did they get into this place? I bet you they know.
Yeah, I know how.
How?
They built it on top of an Indian burial ground.
But they didn't move the bodies.
They didn't move the bodies. Still haven't seen his boss show up to...
It just... The boss is somebody, too.
Yes, he's the guy from Return of the Living Dead.
That's right. God damn, I love that movie. I love that so... Ooh, that's a good one. That borrows a lot from this, too. Like when the smoke goes up in the air.
I don't think it borrows anything from this, except the actor.
It's like the most blatant borrowing you can do.
I watched Weekend at Bernie's recently.
Lucky.
And it's crazy watching that hitman run around and be like, you're Ernie.
Fred has only recently been made aware that there's a part 2 to Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It dances around.
I know
with
that
reggae
part's
music.
great.
I don't remember anything about that movie except for that.
I just remember that at the end, it turns out that the Playboy Andrew McCarthy was a virgin.
Oh, because they needed a virgin's blood or something.
Yep.
That's right. What a weird twist for the end of that movie. That's up there.
What I don't remember about the sequel is why they had to be in charge of this body again.
I don't know.
As soon as he got up and walked away, I'd be like, that's helpful.
Right. They're free and clear by like a long shot. Okay.
And that things didn't work out with Jonathan Silverman and the girl from Night of the Comet.
That's right. Did she go on to do Night of the Comet, or
she'd already done Night of the Comet?
She'd already done Night of the Comet. Okay. This kid's nose is still all bloody from that tree. I don't remember him having a scar or anything before. Can we restart?
You can restart later.
No, I mean now. Restart now. I got to follow that. Oh, that's right.
It's a long middle section of this movie.
See, they got to explain what... Bryan, before this,
But don't you remember Insidious when they got to this part and then Lin Shaye just busts through the door and just takes action and it's awesome?
Because before Poltergeist, they didn't have any movies about ghosts or poltergeists.
No, they had no movies about ghosts before 1982.
No, not real ones.
As if the ghost in Mr. Chicken wasn't a thing.
That was played for comedy. This was meant to take a serious look at the haunting phenomenons.
Oh, that's the first movie to ever do that.
Yes. And it sets the stage. Like, a lot of people have to see, she's explaining kind of like what the rules are to their best understanding at the time. Because, the science has moved on since then, but this is what cutting edge was back then. And this is what they firmly believed. And other movies took it more like Victorian horror type stuff. They didn't look at it like a real thing. And that's what this movie does. And it suffers from doing it first.
You blame Texas Chainsaw Massacre for these things, but you let this one off the hook for the exact same things.
What do you mean?
Your reason that you don't like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, one of your big ones was, oh, so it did it first, so I'm supposed to carry it to it first. Well, other people have done it better. Mm-hmm. You're literally saying the opposite now to tell me how great this movie is.
Well, because he's doing the same thing he did in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but now he's had other films under his belt, so he knows how to do it better. He can set the stage in a much more interesting way than
Why doesn't he then? Because in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I got Hitchhiker cutting up his hand, giving me exposition, which is better than this.
But
cut your hand, Beatrice Straight.
You don't appreciate quality filmmaking like you think you do.
I've never said that I appreciate quality filmmaking. My favorite movies are trash. My favorite character is trash.
Oh, God, she is pretty great.
She's the perfect woman.
She really is. And you know what? Perfect zombie, too. If she showed up, I'd be like, I guess trash is going to eat me now.
Oh, if only.
What is the line? Trash is going to start dancing naked again. Get the lights.
Yeah, she's going again. It's a great cast in that movie.
That movie is fun from start to finish. Everything about it.
It really is.
Oh, God. No, I want to watch that, too.
That's Return of the Living Dead for anybody who would like to go back and watch along with us. It's somewhere in the archives.
It's one, I think, that's another sequel that's better than the original.
It's not a sequel.
Yes,
in fact, it is purposely set in a universe where that was a movie.
Right, the sequel. Because it's The Living Dead.
Well, Dawn of the Dead's better than Night of the Living Dead, so you didn't have to go that far or work that hard.
I do like Dawn of the Dead.
And what do you mean another? This is your Texas Chainsaw Massacre bullshit?
Well, obviously.
Despite what you may have heard on this podcast today, I vehemently disagree with you.
Oh yeah? I don't know. Maybe you should push one of those buttons again.
I'm not pushing anything. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is the best Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
Thank you, Bryan. I'm glad that you finally come around to agreeing with me. But careful, something's about to happen in this movie.
I got to push that fourth button. I got to know. Pete is the most brilliant person with a real big penis and is a credit to society. What the fuck? You didn't even do a good job on that one.
That one took a while. Ooh, look at his creepy drawings. Ooh, that's character development. It's showing that he's a real
Why? Because he drew that shitty angel?
I don't know what it was. Ooh, there's Ritz crackers.
They're still just not even a Zelda Rubinstein yet.
They're investigating. Ooh, you think that it's boring?
Oh, I know it's boring.
I
think that's a fake steak, too.
Sure looked fake. Goddamn HD. Goddamn.
Yep. Remember when we first saw Jurassic Park in HD and it looked incredible?
Yeah.
It's weird how some things aren't holding up and other things that are all fake are. Well, they weren't all fake, you know what I mean?
This holds up. They just didn't need the light on it so well.
That looked like a dog toy they pulled out.
But now look, it looks real.
Oh, that's why it doesn't look real, because there's a motor inside of it. It's another
No, those are maggots.
These people built the perfect props for 1982, not knowing what was going to happen with technology.
Yeah, it still works, though.
It mostly works.
Yeah, look at that chicken in his mouth. It looks real, right? That looks real.
It doesn't look real at all.
That looks so real. It looks like a steak. Boom. Now look. It's real meat.
From where?
That's real fillings. Look at it. It's from the ghost dimension, Bryan.
I don't know what these rules are.
Well, because you were talking when she was trying to explain them all to you.
Yeah, because I was bored.
She explained them really well.
And I can't even push fart buttons. I get this. Poltergeist is a masterpiece. That one you did a good job on, I gotta be honest. That one sounds like it actually was a sentence. Nothing than I ever said.
Wait.
This is where the guy rips his face off?
Yeah.
Face off?
Face?
Oh, that looks so fake.
What are you talking
I mean, he
fake
looked 100%
off?
different 2 seconds ago.
Well, his face wasn't melting 2 seconds ago. Now look.
Oh, now it looks real again.
He looks back to his normal self. He's really sweating up. Oh. Oh. Oh, there goes his eye.
Mondays.
Am I right? You know who else hates Mondays? Garfield. You think kids know who Garfield is?
I don't know. You have kids. You could ask them.
Yeah. Fred's got a shirt with Garfield on it, but I don't know that she knows what that means.
I mean, I don't think it takes very long to discover the depth of the Garfield character. Hates Mondays, likes lasagna. Probably a figment of John's imagination.
Those are the best. Those comics where they remove all the animals talking, and it's just a crazy person in an apartment.
This is the guy who walks in, stares at a cat looking at him angrily, and goes, 3 panels of this, and the third panel he goes, fine, I'll run the dishwasher. It's like, what? The guy's insane.
I love it. It's my favorite thing. Did you see the Dilbert guy was crazy and now is dying because he was like...
Oh, he died.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Wasn't he like an anti-vaxxer asking Trump for medicine or something? Like he went nuts.
Yeah.
That was too bad. I liked Dilbert briefly in the 1990s. Although there was an episode of News Radio where Andy Dick met the creator of that, so I guess I should have put 2 and 2 together back then. They're both bad people, see?
I see.
Whoa. It's going off the charts.
Why do they pull terrible April Fool's Day pranks on their friends?
This isn't a prank. This is a gift. I keep telling you that. Look at this. This is cool. You can't do stuff like this now.
You can literally do anything they're doing now.
How? There's no way you can get the ghosty mist.
That's the part. Just turn on the shower and leave the door open.
I have ghosts in my house every night, Brian. It's so scary. Do you shower at night or in the morning?
Whenever I have to go somewhere.
All right. Well, back when you had to go places, did you have a preference?
In the morning, because I had to wake up.
Yeah, see, that's what I would think. But then I realized I'm like going to bed pretty dirty, so I should shower at night so I don't get dirt all over my blankets. Now I just don't shower.
There you go. Well, no, not after the incident.
Ooh, here they come. Dude, these are creepy. Even for back now. Look at that lamp swinging. And right now, we don't know what this is.
I know what it is. I've seen this movie before.
No, but if you haven't seen the movie, you don't know what it is. You're like,
that's like a ghost to me.
That looks like that famous ghost that was going down the stairs. And there's the lady in brown or something. I can't remember what it's called. The brown lady.
Well, Ray Parker Jr. is getting an idea for a song. It's going to pay off for him in 2 years.
Oh, shit. He did have that look. Like there were creative juices flowing.
Yep.
Oh, okay. This is the part. Pay attention.
Oh, pay attention.
Pay attention for the light, the little light ball that's the highest up. And it's kind of flitting around because that's the dead bird. Yeah, you see it?
No.
You see it? It was that one.
Okay. What a payoff.
I have all of the insider information about this movie. I'll let you know when there's more.
Can we get to Zelda Rubinson already?
She's coming. You got to build it up. Remember in part 2 when she shows up right away and everyone hated it?
No, I don't.
Yeah, she was right there at the beginning. And she's like, this house is not clear.
I want to call back. Ooh. The only thing I remember is that creepy guy.
What?
There was a dude they cast to be like this old, creepy dude, and he was perfect at it. And he was dying at the time, and he died. It's a part of the Poltergeist curse. He died before the movie even came out. But he was creepy as fuck.
Method acting. That's what I hear they call it. I never saw part 2 or part 3.
Then why are you asking me about things that happen in part 2 if you don't even know what you're talking about?
Because I want to see if you know. Because I'll know if you're bullshitting.
I don't know because I haven't seen part 2 in forever. I know that they had to say Dana was off at college, and that's not where she was.
Oh, she was in this ghost parade. Is it the same ghosts that follow her around, or is she? Because
I'll say it again. I don't remember anything about the movie.
In real life, poltergeists are usually attracted to children, like people, but mostly children, and weirdly water. They seem to be most active around water.
Wow. You know who doesn't like water? Animals with rabies.
and Edgar Allan Poe. See,
They're
it's
afraid
okay.
of water.
It's okay for Edgar Allan Poe to be a joke because I don't think anyone was alive who knew him.
That's the rule?
I think that's the rule. Like in archaeology, when is it like exploring ancient tombs and when is it grave robbing?
It's always grave robbing.
Yeah, but it seems to be like acceptable to do it if you're a certain age.
It's always theft, and it's always grave robbing.
Well, I almost got a degree in that particular field.
I don't know why you think that's true.
What do you mean it's not the... After a certain point, it becomes okay. They have college classes on it. It's a whole profession.
I know you took that one class and you really liked your professor and you wrote, "I love you" on your eyelids. They even based a movie off of it.
I know. And he never showed me his whip.
How old was Marion before Raiders of the Lost Ark when they were together? Was she like 15?
No, they say she's like, I was a 15-year-old girl or something.
It was the 1920s.
Yeah, but the movie was made in the 80s. That's weird.
That's
weird.
even more explainable.
I know. I don't like it. It was weird. Fucking Indiana Jones being a weirdo.
I mean, I seen her in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, that's true. But what was I going to say?
Imagine her at 15.
He got that one, I assume his grad student killed at the beginning of part 2. He was there in the Hong Kong. And like I said, I'm assuming that was just like his one of his students. Why doesn't he want to look at that?
There's a guy that works at
That's right.
the
factory or whatever. You need a
medical supplies.
Does he crawl into the oven at the end?
He does. And I gotta say this, it's only 3 years apart. I think he's 85. He looks 1,000 years younger here than he did then.
He really does. The 80s were hard on a person.
I mean, we could Mrs. Kittner game this if I do a little work, but I bet he's our age in this scene. I'm gonna look because I'm so curious, but I bet he's in his late 40s.
I think you're probably right. I'm gonna say he is 40. I'm gonna go with straight 40.
No, I'm gonna say he's like 47.
They have too much art in their house. That's how you know it's a fake house.
I don't know. He was old as shit. He was born in 1923.
It's too much math.
Oh, 33, 43, 53, 63, 73, 82. He'd been 59 years old.
So I was close.
So he looked good. He lived to 94.
1994?
No, he lived to 2018. He lived to be 94. Curse didn't get his ass.
I mean, it did, though.
Which is crazy because I saw him put himself in an oven in 1985.
Carol Ann's not there. She's going crazy. She's going crazy with the stress.
Well, she was smelling her daughter everywhere.
That's weird.
And it got her real horned up.
No, she is no Leah Thompson in Back to the Future. Ooh, you know what this is?
The plots.
Yeah, and it's funny you say that.
They're doing the plot in the plots.
Yeah.
Is that why it's funny?
Yeah. It's time for some more plot.
I'm impressed this guy was almost 60.
How old do you think Craig T. Nelson is in this particular scene?
He's younger than us in this.
In this scene?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's got less hair again.
Oh, he has so much less hair.
It's hard to tell. He ages a lot in this movie. What did it take, like 12 years to film this?
He's got to be much younger than us because I don't think he's that old. I think he's only 80 now.
You don't think 80 is old?
But this was 44 years ago.
This movie came out 44 years ago?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Craig T. Nelson, born 1944.
That's old.
So he'd have been 38.
How do you do math so quickly?
Just
That's weird.
have an abacus up my assicus.
That's where you hide your abacus.
It's a reference no one will get.
Oh, there's people.
Because it's not even in the show.
Did you like it better when the pizza place was there or when it was just two guys and a girl?
Oh, when the pizza place was there. Even though the show was probably better afterwards. The show was two guys, a girl, and a pizza place. Then it was two guys and a girl. But Pete was sure there was a scene where Berg finishes second, Ryan Reynolds' character finishes second in the class, and he's like, that means you're not first. And he turns and goes, where do you hide your abacus? Which is such a good line. But then we saw the show and it wasn't in there. And I saw it both on TV and on DVD, and it wasn't on either of them.
Or is it that, or was it?
That was the line that wasn't there. That line is where he goes, what are you going to do? He's like, I'm going to fail, Pete.
Where do you hide your abacus? That's in there. Why would I make that up?
How could you make it up?
Right,
it's the best writing you would have ever done.
Right, and it's in the same exact voice of Ryan Reynolds. Like, it fits.
Yeah, it does.
Exactly.
But unless they cut the same things from both syndication and the DVD set, which is possible.
That would be so weird. I was so pissed because I used to like Sports Night back when it was on.
Yeah.
And I don't have the DVD set anymore because it got lost. And it was on one time, and I put it on, and they had changed all the music because they had lost all the music rights. And I'm like, this is not the way the show should be.
The opposite happened with Quantum Leap. The DVD sets don't have the music.
Oh.
But the streaming does.
How does that work?
Different rights. I think when they signed the streaming rights, they never really thought about it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
It is, because one of the most important and famous scenes in that show, and the best scenes in that show, it kind of hinges on listening to Ray Charles sing Georgia, and you don't get that in the DVD version. It kind of ruins the entire fucking thing.
That's weird.
Especially because they call back to it in the finale. It's a very important moment.
So what a slap in the face. Ooh, is that his Nightmare on Elm Street?
They put out a thing during the DVD sets came out, and they were like, look, we know, but you couldn't afford the DVD sets if we licensed the music.
Wow.
Oh, there she is.
Where?
Yeah,
Ooh.
look down.
Oh, look at her. I thought she was the bad guy for a long time when I was a little kid.
Because she's old, or because she's a woman?
She's small.
Because she's small.
Kind of all of them, I guess.
Was she in Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, she welcomed Dorothy when she got there.
It's possible.
No, I don't think she was.
Only been 40-something years.
She's creepy, but I guess psychics are. Sometimes you just don't act normal in normal world because you're halfway, 1 foot in the other realm.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
That's 100%. I like the little bow she has.
There's the 80s butt shot.
100% is.
We got it.
Yeah. I really thought the butt shot was when Jo Beth Williams is going up the bed, like the wall, flying sideways in her underpants.
Well, that's coming too.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's when they think it's over.
Right? Fred was all like, why are we still doing this? The movie ended.
Fun fact. Poltergeist actress Zelda Rubinstein was not, of course, in Wizard of Oz, but she was in the Under the Rainbow movie about the Munchkins actors and how they were treated on the Wizard of Oz.
Why? Because she's short?
Yes. That movie starred Chevy Chase, Carrie Fisher, and of course, Billy Barty.
What?
Yeah. It was about the actors running amok in their hotel room and being little pests.
Sounds like a Chevy Chase.
I think it's 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That sounds about right.
I kind of want to see it.
You would. I hear you love Chevy Chase. You're like, oh.
I just like his style.
You're so heavy.
I like the way he cheats people. I think he's a cool guy.
That guy's a dick. And Craig T. Nelson kind of looks like him in this movie. And he's also a dick.
Yep.
Get your kid back. You just got to go with it. Look, she's smiling again.
She's always smiling. Nothing gets this lady down.
I like Jo Beth Williams.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a real can-do attitude.
Nothing gets her down, though.
Is that her karate outfit?
She's about to do the crane kick.
That's illegal.
It should be. They warn about hits to the face right before it happens.
Johnny was right. Where's the T-shirts?
I think that they made a whole TV show about how Johnny was right.
I still haven't seen the last season of that. They should have made T-shirts. They probably did.
Okay, you don't have to be this level of creepy.
Who, me? I'm just sitting.
All right, put your pants back on.
Man, my pants are chafing me. Sam started watching The Simpsons again. It's very exciting because he'll bring up episodes. He's like, "Oh, I like these early ones better." I'm like, "That's right, that's right, my boy."
What a great aside.
I'm just excited. I don't have a lot of
Friends?
I was going to say shared cultural reference points with him. So it's exciting to have them. I try to talk about his Skibbity, and 6-7 is out, by the way. It's so out.
So sorry I missed it.
You really did. Now their new one is Nah.
That's not new.
No, but the way they do it is super annoying. And I made the mistake of telling Fred that I don't like it. So now that's all I hear.
You gotta, anything you don't like, this should be obvious to you. You should start using it back at them and they'll stop immediately.
Well, she just found out what naan bread was. So now when she says nah, I say n. And then I laugh really hard. I think it's working. She seems to not say it as often.
Did you realize this movie is this boring?
What are you talking about?
You have to acknowledge that this is not exactly the look what your brother did to the door thrill ride that the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre is.
Well, that's because we're talking through this. If we were just sitting here watching it, we'd be absorbed into it.
We talked through literally the Texas Chainsaw Massacre twice. Once while Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 played, and my eyes were glued to the screen.
Yeah, to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
What are we going to do this year for that?
For what?
Until you admit that it's great, until you admit it's a masterpiece, I got to keep finding ways to make an episode out of it.
Yeah, I think it's a masterpiece when viewed as a whole.
Okay, that's not what we're looking for.
But of the two parts,
I believe that either.
The two part, no, you need the first one to set up the second one because the second one, if you just watched it, it wouldn't make sense. And you really should have had what's her face come back and instead of Stretch, which is fine. But I really think it hinged on that. That was the story. But of the two parts of the whole, I think the second one is the stronger. Like that's the one that's more fun to watch.
You know what? I think Poltergeist 3 is the best one. Tom Skerritt.
He has the perfect name, I understand. For a horror movie, you want somebody named Skerritt. I bet you part 3 was really scary.
It was. It's scary how bad it was. And that you're watching a little girl who already died.
That's creepy. That's how I felt watching The Crow when I could get aside.
You know, because you didn't see it, we saw it like 0 times in the 30 years in between. But when we did The Crow, I'd seen it a few times over the course of history, and I hadn't seen it in a while. And when I watched it again for the 30th anniversary, it really hit me that it didn't feel like that anymore. That it was no longer like watching it and being like, oh my God, it's such a tragedy he died. It was more like this, they always said that this movie would have made him famous. It did. And like, I watched that movie this last time a couple of years ago when we did it. And all I walked away from it thinking was, he's incredible in this movie. He did get to be a star because of this movie. And it's no longer like buried under the weight of the tragedy of it. It's more just like, what a fucking great performance he gives.
So I guess about 30 years. And then it's okay to
30 years. And this is over 30 years ago.
Yeah, so I guess it's okay.
Well, great. I have some material prepared. Would you like to start with the strangulation or with the little girl's illness?
Ooh, little girl's dying. That's my favorite.
No.
Why is she sad again? Oh, yeah.
Because she's sitting in another scene where someone's talking at her.
Bryan,
Maybe Spielberg did direct this.
People really didn't understand what ghosts were.
People knew what ghosts were in 1982.
No, you think that because you've grown up with only this movie.
People didn't know what ghosts were until the movie Ghost. And then Whoopi explained it to us.
Whoopi explained it. She's explaining one side of it because once Poltergeist opened up the door to like serious, like the melding of scientific inquiry and entertainment, like mass entertainment, they just like that's when they could slip it in, and that's where Ghost comes from, is bringing in the loving side, the strong emotions that can, because that's different. An apparition, a ghost is different than a poltergeist.
I need your opinion on something. I said earlier that I never even remember this black actor being in this movie. He's in the entire movie.
Yeah. So now who's the racist?
Does that make me racist or not racist? Because I never even saw a person of color. I just saw a man doing his job. And it never even occurred to me until sitting here with you after our experience watching Jason Goes to Hell that he was a black man.
Yeah, but this might be a different one than from before.
No, this is the same guy. He played Creighton Duke, and he played the
what was the other guy?
The local morgue guy. That's a deep cut for anybody who listened to our Jaws.
What was that?
Table read. The little bit I put in where I couldn't remember what the name of the coroner was, and then I had Fred go, "Thank you, coroner." I was like, "Coroner, that's what it is. Thank you, Mayor. You're welcome, narrator." We had fun.
Not as much fun as Jo Beth Williams.
She's finally not smiling. Oh, because she's with her fucking deadbeat husband, who moved them into hell.
He's taking no accountability for it either. But don't worry, at the end he puts that TV out.
At some point somebody had to be like, only her father's love can bring her back, and Jo Beth Williams would be like, "We're fucked."
Well, no, they say he's the disciplinarian. Like, they know that he's the bad guy.
I know.
So he's got to go scare her.
But what is he disciplinarian about? He leaves the TV on and watches TV all night.
And then he's like, "Hey, man, don't tell me I'm smoking pot in my own house."
No, she's smoking it too.
Well, he disciplines the children, not her.
I'm not sure these children have ever been disciplined.
Maybe that's why she can't get back, and so Jo Beth Williams has to go in and get her.
See, that would be an interesting take if this was like she couldn't come back because she was afraid to come back because her father was a horrible person. That's not doing that. It's not really doing anything.
Right. But it's explaining the whole world, and it's creepy. Like, imagine if this happened to you. Oh, that's right. You maybe have a dog you'd be sad about.
For a while. They let you replace dogs, kind of no questions asked.
Yeah.
They ask a lot of questions if it's a kid.
No, you'd be surprised. You got to fill out like questionnaires and shit when you're adopting pets now.
Where are the police in all this, by the way? A child has gone missing. And it's not being reported by the parents. This is a Casey Anthony situation.
No, they did. And the police took one look and said, "Not our beat. Get a priest." And they're like, "We're not religious."
Were there police in this?
Yeah, they showed up.
Did I fall asleep?
They showed up. It happened off camera. They showed up.
Oh, famous off-camera one.
Right.
They hired a subcontractor.
Well, the police couldn't do anything.
Hey, which one of these is Bill Pullman?
Oh, that's right. This is one of the doors.
Yes, it is.
Oh, shit. Snap. I love this game so much. So Bill Pullman famously in the David Lynch movie, and David Lynch makes weird movies. Lost Highway. Bill Pullman has, I don't want to spoil it, but he's a shapeshifter. And he rides away at the end shapeshifting. And he appears everywhere in David Lynch stuff. And apparently when you see doorways like this, he can appear as well. So who is Bill Pullman? I don't know. I don't know what Bill Pullman's doing. I don't know. Like I should save it. We're doing the thing, Return to Twin Peaks, at some point here.
You got really close in that. It's called Twin Peaks: The Return.
I knew it was something about going back.
She played skee ball?
Does kind of look like that. Did you ever get those like 10,000 ones in the upper corners?
Yeah.
I could never do that. I was good at getting the one that's at the very top.
Yeah.
But not the two little corner guys. Those were too hard. I never figured out how to ski it up there.
You already know it works.
Well, you got to make sure. You are no scientist.
I've never claimed to be.
Hey, I just realized that show that everyone likes, Stranger Things, that stole the idea of this portal and the rope from this movie.
I'm going to promise you that somebody did it before this.
No,
there's never closets before this. This is a new feature for these new houses they were building in 1982.
Houses didn't have closets. They had wardrobes, and it was when a bunch of ship captains...
They did have wardrobes. Psycho had a wardrobe.
Right, but then all these ship captains came home after World War II, and all the whaling they did, and they're like,
thank
we
God
want
there
closets.
was no closets, because The Lion, the Witch, and the Closet doesn't sound nearly as good. In fact, it sounds kind of like a gay book.
No.
I mean, I'd read it.
No, it's not the Lion, the Witch. It's like the bear, the
cub.
Something. No, I need something like a witch, but not a witch.
Dyke.
No, not that little boy.
I'm allowed to say that because it's 1982.
Not that little boy from Holland.
It is very freeing.
Is that where they have all those dykes? In Holland?
Yeah, he puts his fingers in the dike.
That's right, he does. And you're not...
She's cured. That's the lesson of the story.
I don't remember that being the moral when I was a kid.
Yeah, the water stops coming through.
It's
cured.
Dried right up.
You dried it right up.
Yeah, man. There's misogyny in all our old stories.
I got some news for you about our news stories, too.
Oh, man. Ooh, where's that rope?
I can't believe the degree to which this gentleman is in this movie. Because I never noticed him before.
His face didn't melt off either.
No, he didn't get the cool scenes. He just has to do all the work.
That's right. Because he doesn't get swayed by...
Is that sway racist?
No, what? What's sway?
MTV VJ.
Oh, yeah. They were like the new crop that came in after the old guard was... They're still around. They didn't retire. But they needed like some fresh young people. Who was the one? Jesse?
Yeah, Jesse was the crackhead.
Yes.
The homeless crackhead.
Did he really turn out to be a crackhead?
I think so.
It seems like he was. There was a guy on David Letterman for a while who gave movie reviews. And then it turned out he was a hippie. And he had a warrant out for his arrest, so he got arrested.
Howard Stern used to have a Klansman review black movies. And he gave Booty Call 3 burning crosses and said it's actually pretty funny if you could get past that the movie was trying to humanize these characters.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But I always liked that, like, he gave a positive review to Booty Call.
I don't even know what
He had to read through his racism, but, like, at the end, he's like, I laughed a bunch. And I'm like, Booty Call? He thought Booty Call was funny. Like, you have to be, I've never seen Booty Call, but it has to be the funniest movie of all time if a literal Klansman is laughing along to Booty Call.
Oh my God. What an interesting choice.
Yeah, I've never forgotten that.
I'm never going to forget it now either. Thank you for sharing that with me. Oh, no, she's going in.
Bye, Joe Beth Williams.
No, Joe Beth Williams.
Shocking it's you, not him.
Well, she'd run away from him. I thought we established that. Now, you're supposed to go to the light, or not. The light is death, I think.
Yeah, they said stay away from the light.
Because after this movie, a bunch of people, when they died, they would see the light. So
Is that where that came from?
I'm assuming.
You don't think they took it the other way, where people said they saw a light, and then they were like, let's put that in there?
No. Oh, I mean, yes, that's the way it was, because they're doing a real ghost haunting kind of thing.
I see.
I'm trying to think of other ghost movies now. Like haunting ones.
Well, The Haunting of Hill House was a movie from the 50s. The Haunting was a movie from the 50s. The Innocents was a movie from the 50s. I think those are all pretty well-regarded haunted house films.
I don't think that's right. I think they were about the haunted house, but not about the ghosts. And if the ghosts were there, they were treated like jokes. What is that? Fire? Ghost fire? It is. That's creepy.
Yeah, Steven's gonna fuck it up.
No, he's not. Ah!
Oh, this is House 3, the third story.
Is it?
That's what's in the closet.
It
Right?
seems like it, right? This is House 3. Man, I like House 2.
This is the pink slime from Ghostbusters 2.
Why is it? Oh, shit, that's why it's so happy.
That's why she's happy all the time.
Well, that's why the slime is happy, because it ran into Jo Beth Williams. It couldn't compete with her. See that baby? It's fake.
What baby?
The one that she's holding.
That's Carol Ann.
That's a baby.
That's a baby. Look how short she is.
She is short. She can probably fit in places. I bring that up because Sam is now growing, and he's hitting things that are higher than he's ever hit before. But a lot of what he's hitting is his head. And I tried to explain to him, like, it's going to suck to be you. You won't be able to fit anywhere comfortably. You can't sleep on couches unless they're those big sectional things. And you're going to hit your head a lot.
And your dad's going to make you watch Poltergeist.
She hated The Thing.
Can I tell you something about The Thing? You know I haven't finished it, right?
I
'Cause
didn't
the first 40 minutes are kind of boring.
She hated it. She fell asleep. She fell asleep when the dogs were all mutating and stuff.
I've never seen it, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh, Bryan. Everything mutates in that movie. At some point or another, everything mutates.
The turtles?
No, because there are no turtles in Antarctica, silly. It's too cold for them. Although the turtles are doing something. There's something new with the turtles happening. It's very exciting times to be a turtle fan. They saved the girl. Yay! Movie's over.
You know who disappeared for the entire third act of that movie?
Who?
Dana.
What happened? They said. She went to stay with somebody.
They just like, thanks for nothing.
Oh, there's the kid with the hat. He's been gone this whole time.
Dana's back.
His hat's different.
I know she left, but it's weird she left. That's what I'm saying. Like, they were just like, we have too many characters in these scenes.
Ooh, 4267. Now I know their address.
This is the best thing this movie does is, like, this feels like the end. I mean, because I've watched basically the 2 full-length films. So I feel like I'm ready for the end. And I can buy this is the end, and then it's not the end. More creepy stuff happens.
Yeah.
The creepiest stuff, perhaps.
I think it is the creepiest stuff. It was a really nice build up until now. Like, oh my God, I forgot the clown hasn't even attacked anyone yet.
No, the clown. We haven't seen Joe Beth in her underwear.
Jesus
we haven't seen the house implode. We haven't seen him yell at the boss. It all happens in like 5 minutes that are
all
great.
the bodies in the pool. So
yeah.
This is what I'm talking about.
The real skeletons.
The real skeletons.
He's got a lampshade on his head. He's the life of the party.
Why are they moving? The house is fixed.
Yeah, the house is clear.
Right. Look at him. He's shaved. Where'd all the construction workers go?
That's a great question.
Like, couldn't they have just been building this whole time?
I mean, in reality, one of them probably kidnapped Carol Ann.
Yeah.
That's why the police should have been involved.
Telling you, the police came, they saw all the stuff flying around and said,
Well,
that's
she got some rogue hair going on.
Yeah, she did because she got scared
Yeah.
in the other world, the ghost world.
I wish we could have seen something scary. We could have gone to the other world with her. Well, the Poltergeist 2 is called The Other Side.
Ooh.
Did she steal this from Rogue? Rogue existed before 1982, right?
I think Rogue was a 70s
Yeah, I think
edition.
so too. So they just flat out stole this from Rogue. Looks good on her, though.
No, they stole it from Mr. Fantastic.
She's got a little Michelle Pfeiffer sneaking in there.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, Brian.
She's got a new TV show out. I saw the trailer for it, and I was like, this is...
Michelle Pfeiffer?
Yeah.
I told you I started watching Batman Returns around Christmas.
I'm not interested in that anymore. I'm not to new Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, okay. Well, old Michelle Pfeiffer was looking good.
Yep.
I want to wear that leather outfit.
I like that the villains of that movie were Catwoman, as played by the hottest woman in the world, Michelle Pfeiffer. Penguin, played by the most disgusting man in the world, Danny DeVito. And Christopher Walken as himself. Oswald, you can't take my son. That was Kirk.
I like Danny DeVito so much.
Just the pussy I've been looking for.
Uh-oh.
Did you see them at the Oscars?
No.
When he was presenting with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Like this Oscars? Or the one when they did twins together?
A couple of years ago.
So
and they put them together because they did twins together. But they were sitting there and they're like, it's like, we both fought Batman. And he's like, and Michael Keaton was sitting in the audience, even though Arnold Schwarzenegger wasn't the Michael Keaton Batman. So it's kind of annoying. Oh, hold on. And she's like, there he is. There's that son of a bitch. And he's like, come and get me. And they're talking about how he's like, he threw me into how did the penguin die? It's like he threw me into, no, I don't remember what he did to him.
He just floated down a river.
Yeah. And Arnold Schwarzenegger's character didn't even die. I don't think Arnold Schwarzenegger remembers his movie. Good for him. You know what movie stole from this?
All of them?
Satan's Slaves.
Satan's Slaves. What is that?
Where you think it's all over and they can't get their ride.
Oh, yeah, they're sitting on the porch at the end waiting.
And then the creepiest shit happens finally in the end. Hey now.
Right? They really...
Lucky dog.
Bow wow. Hubba hubba.
It would have been great if they had a shot of the dog, then turn to the camera and just go...
Why would that clown not be the first thing packed up?
Why would the Darth Vader still be there?
Because Darth Vader's cool, man. But no one's playing with that clown. He clearly hates it. It's okay to throw away toys.
I'm sitting in a basement that suggests otherwise. There's children's toys down here for like 2-year-olds.
Yeah, but some of them are good toys.
I'm saying it's time to get rid of your toys.
I'm still playing with them, Brian. Do you know I found my Benji dog from when I was a kid?
That was a stuffed animal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's just this pile of bones I keep in a box.
She's sucking on Luke Skywalker.
Luke, no.
She's taking her doll's head off.
Just put it back.
Has anybody checked on this child?
Has she gone to the doctor since she came back from the other side?
They can't tell anybody where she was.
Ooh, quiet. What is happening? Yeah.
Go into your son's room and hit on him.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, I wasn't thinking that, but I'm like, is that what's going to happen now?
I have very specific tastes now.
Luckily, the internet is all about that now. But there's step. You always got to say step first, and then it makes it okay. Oh, stepson. All right. You just got to say it once, too. As long as you say it once, you never have to do it again. Holy cow. What did I see? What did I see in the pornos these days? Oh, some guy, I don't know if it's AI because he can't trust anything anymore, but he was choking a girl with his dick. Like,
What the?
no. Like,
Okay.
he wrapped it around her neck. Like,
Yeah.
And he was like choking. He was pulling on the one side and he was choking her with.
I don't want to know anything about what you're searching for.
I don't know if it's real
Well,
or not.
I'm going to guess it was the words choke on dick.
I wasn't
And then
searching
the prop took it literally.
I wasn't searching for anything. I was
Here
just-
comes your clown part.
You don't think this
That's
is
what
creepy?
Kitty says. Gotcha. Worth it. The whole episode was worth it.
No!
That
Just like that. Just like that, Brian. That guy wrapped his
You know, it's
Johnson.
weird too. It was this kid. Oh, wait. Hold on. We got some good stuff going on.
Ooh, she's in a Broncos jersey.
They haven't packed up any of their shit.
No. Who are the pictures of? I can't tell. Sometimes they don't have anybody that's in the movie in the picture frames. That one looks like it might be her, though. Where's her husband?
Probably watching TV.
No, he's doing something. He's like, I got to go to the office.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is. Give me that butt shot.
Crotch shot.
That's not what I'm looking for. Here it comes. The up-the-ceiling butt shot. Yeah.
They would take this for Nightmare on Elm Street in 2 years.
See? Everything takes from it. And the Nightmare on Elm Street was based on real stories, too.
It was.
See? This started the whole trend of real stories.
Yes, there's never been a movie based on a real story before Poltergeist.
Not about ghosts and stuff.
Again, that's not true.
Not about dream ghosts. Yeah, he killed that clown good. That's what I would do. Fred wants to watch Clown in the Cornfield now.
It's a good one.
Somebody told her about it.
See if you can find that twist coming.
The Will Sasso twist.
Yeah.
Ooh. I like the ghost that comes out of here and doesn't let her in the room. The weird thing.
That's also what Kitty says when you
When
go
I'm
to bed at night.
Here comes the weird thing. Last night there was a cat in my bed. Here it comes. Not this. That's pretty creepy, though. Here it is. Yeah, that's awesome.
Eh.
What? That's the scariest ghost that they ever put on film. And then they couldn't do it any scarier because apparently it would make people have heart attacks and their hair would really turn white. And now it turned back to brown again.
I mean,
and it'll turn white again later.
You know that
Look at that.
this isn't the first ghost movie, right? Because sometimes you say things and I'm not sure you do believe what you're saying.
This is the first scientific ghost movie.
I know that's not true either.
Oh, yeah. Name one other science ghost movie.
Before this one?
Yeah.
The 1940s Ghostbusters movie was based on the, I think.
1940s Ghostbusters.
Yeah, they didn't know if they could use the name because there was a 1940s Ghostbusters movie.
Do you know anything about it?
I think it's a comedy.
That's not science.
Science is hilarious.
Science can be funny. I saw that Young Einstein movie.
Oh, thank God we're not doing that at least.
I thought about it. But you know what, Brian? Yahoo serious movies are really hard to come across. Well, they're not hard to. You just find the DVD and start jerking off. Makes it pretty easy to come across. Get it?
There's your skeleton.
That's real.
Yep.
That's a real skeleton.
Yep. It's an hour and 40 minutes to get to that.
Those are real coffins. All of this is real. That's not scary?
No.
That's real. Look at it. Butt shot.
Nope. I think I've noticed a pattern that you see things that aren't there, and that's why you like this movie so much.
But that's the whole point. They're ghosts. You can't see them. Not all the time.
That's right. I keep forgetting you believe in ghosts.
How come some people see ghosts and some people don't?
Because some people have schizophrenia, and others have normal brains.
No. That's creepy. Did she get an Oscar for having to be in the pool with all those dead people?
Did she get an Oscar for that? What category do you think she would be nominated for?
Bravest?
Bravest. Who were some other examples of previous winners or future winners of the Bravest Oscar?
I'm sure they're there, but you know I don't watch the
The
Academy.
movie Brave.
What? The movie Brave. Yeah, I mean...
Braveheart.
Yeah, why are you asking questions you know the answers to? I don't watch these things. You're the movie guy.
Oh, the neighbor pulled through here. Saved her.
Yeah, he's a real good guy.
What a strangely complete arc for a character that we never really knew anything about.
This movie's got a lot going on. Levels. Now watch this. The hallway's going to get really long.
Yeah, you know how they did that?
No.
That's the vertigo zoom.
What do you mean? Is the hallway like on an escalator type thing or a telescoping?
They pull the camera back while zooming in.
But how'd the floor
It
get
creates
longer?
a distorting effect.
But whoa, they're getting sucked in.
Well, that last shot, she was just running down a longer hallway.
But
But
it wasn't-
the way that it moved was that they pull the camera back while zooming in, or vice versa. Zoom out moving forward.
I don't know about all that. What is this giant closet vagina doing? You know what it looks like?
The painting.
That painting's gotten really big. There was the butt shot. Here it comes. He's going to eat them all.
He'd already took his hat. What's the point of going on?
Here comes its weird tentacle tongue. I don't know that it's a tongue, but I feel like it is because that looks like a mouth.
So many aspects of this do remind me of a porno I watched.
Ooh, which one did you see? Was it step or was it choking dick? Those are the only two categories.
Those are the only two categories.
At least that my search engine puts up.
It was called Poltergeist. And the women never showed up.
The women never showed up.
They never showed up. They never came.
Oh, man. Coach, what's going on? I thought you fixed this problem.
Maybe don't abandon your family to move your shit in the truck. It was a hell of a response he had there.
That was a good scream queen, though, right? Ooh, it's another real body.
They don't even look Indian.
Oh, I got it. Took me a minute there. Tough to tell.
He's going to yell at you, don't get out of that car.
Which one's your dad? I don't know. They all look the same. That's what's happening here.
Oh, God, volcano. I just got your reference. You moved the cemetery, but you left the bodies.
Didn't you? You son of a bitch. You left the bodies and you only moved the headstones. Ah. Now this is where he abandons this life of wealth and excess, and he goes and he works in the You Need It medical supply
Yeah, he's a changed man.
after this.
Yeah.
And he's got to get rid of all these bodies now. They're just stuck here.
They got to rebury them all.
No, he sells them at the You Need It medical supply. That's how it gets started. That's the origins.
You need a.
You need a. Come on. Get your keys, you knucklehead.
The car's not possessed. Get the fuck moving.
Sometimes cars get possessed.
You've all been able to leave this entire time. You've just chosen not to.
Well, there was the girl missing.
Oh, I forgot. So yeah. I forgot that because the mother was just having a gay old time at the entire movie anyway.
What the? Better get out of there, coach.
It's not that scary, guys. Oh, after your neighbor helped you out? Oh, look who's back.
I like that they... Okay, first
Oh,
off,
yeah, she has to come give the scream.
but the giant hickey on her neck.
Oh, yeah. What is happening?
This is scary. Now it's going everywhere. The panic is real. Look, they're all scared. They're all screaming.
Oh, my God. How's this coming? Get out of there. It's going to blow.
The house is going to get us. No, all these people.
Oh, it blew.
All these people, they didn't do nothing wrong. They didn't talk to no TVs. They didn't have no psychic little girl.
No, nothing happened to anybody else.
But now their whole neighbor... Ooh, that guy just got toasted by ghost fire. See that?
I remember this from The Simpsons.
It was really hard for them to fold up the house like that. I can't remember what it was, but it was some kind of weird hydraulic thing.
It was that was a hydraulic thing.
Yeah, I'm not really good at the practical effects. I just appreciate them. But they folded up that house.
I mean, to be fair, the situation somewhat solved itself.
Yeah, but aren't their bodies all... Oh, I guess that was the entrance. How do they make a part 2? This story does solve itself.
Well, they do it without the older daughter, I'll tell you that much. Everyone else comes back.
Oh, not you,
Dominique Dunn.
Dominique Dunn. Oh, now her last name sounds sad, too.
I did that joke before, and you didn't punish me for, yell at me for
Well,
being too soon on it.
I didn't figure it out until now.
I didn't do it today on today's episode. I did it literally before. I didn't know we were watching this today.
It hadn't been 30 years yet.
It had been.
No, I don't think so.
It had been. This movie's 44 years old.
I don't know about the math. Okay. It's a Holiday Inn, in case anyone was curious. I haven't stayed at a hotel that had a balcony like this in a while.
I don't think I've ever stayed at a hotel with a balcony.
Well, not a balcony, but like the little...
I know what you're
second
saying.
floor.
The second floor. I've never seen with the outside balcony. They don't want you up there because liability.
No, I've been there before. Just not
You can't
recently.
even roll down a fucking window in the hotel.
No, you can't.
They don't like their jumpers.
Remember when hotels had those magic beds where you put a quarter in it and it would vibrate you?
I don't.
What?
Because I never went to one of those hotels.
You don't hang out in enough hotels.
I think I hang out
Wait, hold
with the
on.
appropriate amount of hotels. Oh, you want the one joke in the movie?
No, the funny part's one joke.
What's the second joke? What's the second funny part?
Joe Beth Williams does a bunch of fun. Oh, when she tries to flush the bird down the toilet. And then the little girl's like, "Can we get a fish now?"
That was hilarious. The payoff to this movie is a troubled man finally gives up his TV addiction. And now he can be with his family.
And guess what? The ghosts are gone. See, this, I didn't even...
They aren't, because there's a Poltergeist 2.
Not right now. At the end of this one, we don't know that it's just going to be monetized and used for cash cow stuff.
A Steven Spielberg production. Ooh. Got his name out there first this time. That's the 5th time I've seen his name.
All right. I've never actually watched these credits before.
Hey, Kathleen Kennedy.
She is married to somebody.
And she ruined Star Wars, according to people that like bad Star Wars movies.
I thought she was the good Star Wars
No,
person.
everyone's bad.
Oh, okay. What about Luke Skywalker? Ro means fish eggs.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Richard means dick.
Cool. Why are the names going like this? I don't like it.
I don't understand.
I don't like it.
Dirk Blacker.
Lou Perry.
That's very close to Luke Perry.
Lead man.
Or Lead Man. You never know. Do you think this movie... Ooh, boom. I like boom people. Do you think it has a best boy? I'm going to say no.
Mr. Spielberg had an assistant. Maybe he did direct this.
Ooh, look. Furniture. Best boy. I was wrong.
Hugo Cortina.
I should have known this is a great movie, and all great movies require a best boy.
Mark Averill was the lucky one, though. He was the Dolly grip.
I love those clone sheep.
1982 Dolly.
Talking pardon or sheep?
Pardon.
Oh, okay.
Or sheep.
I don't think that one was around.
No,
I wonder if it's still alive.
it's not.
How do you know?
because it died. And I
How?
know because that should be your answer.
You say everyone's dead.
No.
Oh,
Craig T.
yeah?
Nelson's alive. Joe Beth Williams is alive. Pass, pass. Oliver Robbins is alive. Pass.
Lou Perry was Pugsley. You think that was the dog?
If the dog's name was Lou Perry
Who are the special
and they
children?
renamed him Pugsley, that was a mistake.
You make me
Oh, that's
miss-
why Lucas Industrial Light and Magic did all the things. That's why there's so much Star Wars shit in there. These Spielbergs and Lucases, man, they can't keep their shit out of these.
I wasn't making that up. I am surprised at E.T. Maybe because E.T., like you
It's
said.
the same year.
Yeah.
He was working on them both at the same time, I think.
So he wasn't quite ready to throw E.T. at everything.
Yeah, that's the reason that even he's like, when would I have time to have shot this movie? I was making E.T.
And that's my masterpiece.
Nah, he probably does think that. Jaws is his masterpiece.
I know. You don't have to tell me. I think everything. I do like Jurassic Park.
I know, me too. But it's
Ooh,
put
that's
it in
a tough one.
put it in 40x and let me see.
Ooh, that's going to be tough. That might be fun, though. There's a lot of rain. I love it when I get water thrown at me while I'm watching a movie.
Yeah, me too.
My popcorn gets all soggy.
Yeah, I never bring popcorn in there.
Really? You don't like soggy
Not
popcorn?
in the 40x.
It shakes all over when you're trying to eat it. It's great.
That's when I had dinner with Michael J. Fox.
It hasn't been 30 years yet.
It's been about 30 years.
I don't know. When was Scrubs on? You're probably right.
That was 20 years ago he was
Yeah.
on that, so I didn't want to say it was about 30 years.
Ooh, there's a movie number.
26466
Whatever that means.
means it was 1982.
Yay! Poltergeist. The best ghost horror movie, the best horror movie ever, and the best ghost movie
You
ever.
can't believe it's the best horror movie ever.
Name one better movie.
I can name two better movies by this director.
There aren't two
I
better.
can name one better by this director.
Poltergeist 2?
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He didn't do Poltergeist 2.
That was a good movie.
It was all right.
It was a good movie.
It was pretty good.
I don't care what you and Fred say. Everyone at home who just watched this, they were like, damn, I wish you guys had shut up and we could have just watched this movie.
I think everyone at home is really sad we didn't watch April Fool's Day.
I think, no, this was better. April Fool's Day. You know what? If you want to see April Fool's Day, go back to 1986 and go
Yes.
watch it. Just do it. It's good stuff. It's fun. I never saw that movie before and I laughed. I didn't see it coming.
I didn't like this as much as I used to. I don't think. Maybe
What?
it's because of the way you sprung it on me. It just put me in a...
Well, now you know how I feel when you make me watch movies.
You watch some excellent movies, though.
But you make me watch them. You spring them on me.
You
You're like,
just
here.
literally got done talking about one you saw in 1986 that you were so happy about because you hadn't seen it before.
You're right. There was that one with Sam Neill. And,
Oh, Possession?
oh, shit. I want to watch that again.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I heard that they're going to remake that.
Yeah, I'm the one who told you that. But I haven't heard anything on it in about a year and a half, so maybe we're going to get lucky.
Because that would be really stupid. No one saw the first one. Just watch the first one.
Yeah, but nobody's ever going to see the first one.
It holds up. It's insane.
Oh, it's completely insane. That entire last part is just madness. It's like the best capturing of madness I've ever seen.
It's so weird. I got to watch it again. All right, so that was
That's one,
Poltergeist.
that's one for Fred to watch with you and see if she's bored.
Isn't there nudity in that
Oh,
one?
all kinds of nudity.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know that
I
I,
think
can.
she's seen boobs before, though. They probably teach her about them in class.
I don't remember. She's 12.
Or they teach her how to. Well, she's 12, so she's going to be heading off to middle school. She's in middle school?
She's in middle
So
school.
she'll be in high school soon. So they have to teach her how to do the cross arm flip off to the people that are sexually harassing her in the streets.
That's right.
That's what this girl learned.
That's.
And how to abandon her family during times of strife.
I'm gonna have to show Fred this movie again.
Oh,
She's
no.
got life lessons she's got to pick up on. She must not have paid enough attention the first time through.
Fred, if you're listening to this, I apologize that I might have had something to do with having to watch this again.
This movie is excellent. It was creepy. It had Joe Beth Williams.
Just look up the word emancipation and you can get away from all this.
Look, I don't want to hear you make proclamations about things.
You don't know what that even is.
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah, you said you really didn't like it.
Aren't they the ones who sing 500 Miles?
No, you don't like the Emancipation Proclamation.
Unless we're talking about underpants.
So that was April Fool's Day.
April Fools. Did you like the buttons?
No. No. I like how they got sloppier as they went on. That was pretty funny to me. I can tell which ones you did in which order. Because that first one, this one's pretty smooth. Poltergeist is a masterpiece.
You just said it.
This one's slightly less smooth. Nicolas Cage is the real national treasure. This one's less smooth. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is the best Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. And this one is a disaster. Pete is the most brilliant person with a real big penis and is a credit to society.
Thank you for saying that, Bryan. Fred, if you're listening.
Well, she knows about the one part from the time you got out of the shower and decided to change in the middle of the hallway. She knows one part's a lie.
No, that was just a full moon.
She said, I saw your butt. The funny part was he was facing forward. I guess the sad part. The sad part. That's what Kitty calls it when you get into bed.
Do you remember the Silence of the Lambs?
I do remember.
When Buffalo Bill.
He tucks it back?
Yeah. I put on Kitty's bathrobe once and tucked mine back, and I did the little dance, and I'm like, do you think I'm sexy? And she screamed.
Would you fuck me?
That's what I said. That's what I said to her. Like, would you fuck me?
I'd fuck me.
I did. I did the little shimmy there with my robe open, and I closed.
I gotta do my Buffalo Bill impression now. I only got one line, but I like it. She's a big old fat person. It's the only line I can do. I can't do anything else he does in the movie. I can only do that line.
He was in Monk too.
But you know who it is when I do it.
I do. I do.
It's by far my best impression. The one line I can do from Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, you used to have a really good Macy Gray.
I used to have the fucking best Macy Gray impression. Macy Gray was a singer from like the late 90s.
Yes.
I used to be able to do her voice like I was the one on the record.
You took like a Bob Dylan who was a singer from the 60s.
Yeah, because I could do a pretty good Bob Dylan. I could do a even better Tom Petty. The difference is how nasally you get with it. But then I found that if you just raise your octave and do it, you can do a fucking killer Macy Gray. And then by the time I mastered it, nobody cared who Macy Gray was. And then by the time anybody was like, would have possibly cared, I couldn't do it anymore.
There was a brief period though where
There was like one weekend where I had it. I had the world in the palm of my hand.
it was awesome.
I can't do it at all anymore. I can only do the Tom Petty now. I can't even do the Bob Dylan. I can't get my voice that nasally.
Well,
but I can do Buffalo Bill. Now that I won't lose. That I practice every day in the mirror with it tucked back.
Kitty doesn't have a bathrobe anymore, probably because of that. She burned it after I wore it. All right. What do we got next, Bryan? What's coming up?
I don't fucking know.
Me neither. Can we do Poltergeist again?
No,
I'll get Fred to come watch it with us.
Oh, that would be something. We can both talk about how bored we are.
I hate you all. This was a good movie.
Well, you got your revenge on me. I guess we're even.
I don't know. You're very sullen looking. I don't think I'm ready for 2037.
Yeah, I'm planning.
I really don't think I'm ready. You don't. I thought you would honestly have more fun watching Poltergeist. It's such a good movie.
I honestly thought I would too. I didn't. And there were so many dead children. Even that couldn't get me
a
going.
minute because I sat there and I said, nobody died in this movie. I was like, oh, I see.
No, not in the movie.
No, not in the movie at all.
That's why it's the great irony of Poltergeist.
I was going to make an iron joke, but I couldn't come up with
I think
one.
my favorite part of this movie by far is when Dana comes back from fucking her boyfriend and just to be in the street yelling, "What is happening?"
It is pretty good.
It's a shame when such a young life is cut short, but probably not the career.
It's been over 30 years. I guess I can't say anything.
44 years.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with it. So that means by this logic, I can go start digging up 30-year-old graves.
To do what with them?
Science.
What?
Science.
Oh, I see. Yeah, necrophilia, science.
It's got a Elia at the end. That sounds all scientific.
Yeah. Ophelia. Mm-hmm. That's what you're going to be doing. Ophelian.
I'm going to Ophelium, all right.
Yep. That didn't work, but we both did it anyway. We both went with
Ophelia?
it.
I'm going to Ophelia up.
Is that a drug?
Ophelia?
Yeah.
Probably. I know there's a strain of pot called Obama. So I'm sure there's a drug called Ophelia.
I'm trying to turn that into a yes we can joke, but I can't do it.
No.
Okay. I have no idea what next week is.
It might be Poltergeist too.
It's not. We'll be doing that this year, though. Well, technically not.
No,
We'll be doing this 40 years ago, and then you'll hear it this year.
And you can't make any jokes
About what?
about anyone who's dead in that movie because it won't have been 30 years yet.
Ooh, I'm going to need a ruling on this one.
All right, well, call in if you're a judge and let us know what the ruling is.
I guess I can't. Mm-hmm. Huh. All right. Well, the 80s he ruined 86. Happy April Fool's Day to everybody. He's ruined time travel for me forever.
The sequels are never as good. You know that.
All I know is that in 2037, you better pray that we're not doing this podcast in 11 years.
What else are we going to be doing?
And we'll still be watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre every October.
Part 1 is better than I remember it. I will grant you that. It's a good movie. It really is. It's a little, you know what its biggest problem is? It's more slower than Poltergeist to get started.
Which movie?
Poltergeist.
No, which movie?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1.
It is not slower to get started at all. It starts with the awesome grave robbing scene. It starts with John Larroquette and the grave robbing scene, and then
Now, I think those graves were over 30 years old, though, so it's not really grave robbing.
Oh, I see.
So I don't know that was just an archaeological dig, kind of like how they do in The Exorcist, where they show you the dig site.
Well, you better hope that we're not doing this podcast in 2037. That's all I know. And James Vanderbeek better hope we're not doing it in 30 years because I've got some A+ material.
I had a drink in my mouth when you said that. I was not expecting that. Not the dog. Oh, I swallowed it wrong. Now it hurt my chest. Oh, God.
No, we might not be doing this next week. But if we are, I have no idea what the episode is. I almost always know, and then this time I don't know.
It's Poltergeist 2.
It's not. We're doing that in the summer.
It's Poltergeist 3.
We're never doing that. Two Tom Skerritt.
Ophelia up.
Ophelia, those bones.
Dem bones. Hey, look, there's a Ninja Turtle on the Roku channel. You see him?
Oh, yeah, they got rid of the Olympic stuff.
Hey, that's exciting.
I guess. But I'm going to wait for that. There's the Ghostbusters thing coming up. There's the Godfather restaurant.
What that is. Okay.
Yeah. They usually have the Ghostbusters thing after this.
There's stuff in the windows,
side
too. That's Harry Potter.
Yeah, they'll have the Ghostbusters one coming up soon. But then they'll have the Psycho House where it's on the wrong fucking side.
That's what you told me, and I didn't know that.
They put our weather up there.
I don't know what the alien thing is attacking the big clock.
I think it's just a standard alien. Of course, as we know, the first alien movie ever was Alien. Many people didn't know anything about scientific aliens till then.
Was it, though?
See, she's in the wrong side of the house. Her
Oh,
bedroom's
she's
on the
upper
left.
left,
Her
yeah.
bedroom's on the left.
No, that's Alfred Hitchcock, though.
That is Alfred Hitchcock. Oh, he's creeping.
Yeah, that's Alfred Hitchcock being a creeper. She should be in the upper left, though.
She should. Maybe she is.
We just can't see it.
He's creeping. The robot has a Nintendo pad. I never noticed that before.
Me neither.
All right, that's enough of watching the Roku screen.
We should do this next time.
A Roku screen watch along.
Roku screen.
Bonus episode.
What's that island, do you think? Is that the Castaway Island? There's the sub from Indiana Jones.
I think we all know what it is. That's the lighthouse from the lighthouse.
Yep. No, that's Alcatraz. That's
Welcome to the Rock.
Yep.
See, I can only do the one impression of Buffalo Bill.
I'm assuming that's a Jack Sparrow ship when he fights the Kraken.
Did he fight a Kraken?
I think he did in one of them. Hey, who's that swinging from the top of the building? Is that Spider-Man? Over on the left by the robot.
Oh no, that's that's David Carradine.
It hasn't been 30 years, has it?
Oh,
You can't.
that's Michael Hutchins. It's got to be closer. It's got to be closer.
I just heard it in 97, I think he died.
Wait. Oh, so close.
One more year.
Tune in next year.
There's the Jaws boat.
Yep, there's Jaws.
There's your Ghostbusters.
There it is, yeah. Oh, they've updated it to put the car in there. It used to just look more like the...
Okay. All right.
All right. I have no idea what next week is. It could be Society. It could be... that's not a watch-along because we did a watch-along this week. It could be many, many things.
Could be the Texas Chainsaw Massacre too,
It won't be.
but it could be.
But it won't be because there are certain things I know it won't be, and so far you've been hitting on them.
The Rainbow Bright movie.
They made a movie?
Boy, how did they did?
I'd watch Care Bears 2 right now.
Who was the bad guy?
Do you want to smoke some Obama and watch Care Bears 2?
Yes.
Yes, we can. I did it.
Yay!
All right, that's our last ever episode of the Scare Valley podcast. We're not topping that ending.
Nope.
All right, we'll see you next week for
Something.
probably, but maybe not.
Yeah. Ooh, what if we didn't? What if we put out just nothing? Just 2 hours of silence?
I think it'd be preferable to watching Poltergeist.
God damn it.
All right, that's all, folks.
That's a good ending.
That guy's got a stutter. All right.